Feed me more. Feed me more. Feed me more. Feed me more. Wake up. It's feeding time.
Welcome to Conversation with the Big Guy. I am the Big Guy Ryback, and I'm sitting here with the one and only Phoenix Marie and the third wheel, Asian Joe.
I love days the third wheel.
We're still live.
I'm okay, so I'm slightly dying, guys. So if I don't chime in as much as I normally do, it's only because between having laryngitis from AVN week and now this onset cold is bullshit.
Oh, there's no excuses. It's a talk show. You got to talk, Phoenix.
I don't even like you guys.
What are we live on right now?
We're not live on anything.
Oh, I thought you were. I thought Asian Joe said we're live still.
No, we're still live.
Live. Yes.
We're
Yeah.
live. We're
I was
live.
like, wait, what are we live on?
No,
Are we
we're
recording a
live.
secret?
Awkward.
Felicity had that camera on that one day.
Yeah.
Jeez. That-
Mr. Ryback was
Yeah, I
talking
wasn't
some
here.
smack.
How was that? Really?
Oh, yeah, you weren't here for Felicity.
We'll talk about it off the air. It's pretty
Yeah.
funny, actually.
Okay.
Luckily, there weren't a lot of people in there yet. I had no idea that it was on. Right on. I'm literally right in the shot, and we were talking about something.
It was his fault, not mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll take the blame.
I like how you did the peck bounce.
Listen, I still got it. The what's going on, you guys?
Obviously, you were around for AVN week.
I was.
And how was that for you? How about let's go with you first. How was your week?
I had a great week. Well, we're catching up for 2 weeks
Yeah,
now
2
because
weeks.
we first time
God.
ever. I had to take a week off, but we're going to talk about that. It was awesome. I met with Dolph Ziggler. He came.
And so did I. Wings.
Oh
Wow,
yeah,
look,
we
you
had.
guys
I
got really-
forgot all about that. I was more
Wow.
concerned. Well, you stood us up the next night for Jada Stevens, which once I met you guys, I completely understand. I would have done the same thing.
He's all,
I
whoa.
tried to keep you guys, but she had to be there, right?
Yeah, she had to be
I
there.
could tell when you're like, no, we have to go.
And you were a little bit having fun. So you're like, wait for us. And Dolph's like, I got to get another drink. I was like, no, I
That's
got to
all
go.
we were doing. We were pretty deep by that point already. Like it was.
Well, let's talk about, we went and got wings,
We
right?
got wings at Hooters and
Right.
the fabulous Hooters Casino in Las Vegas. If you've never been to the Hooters Casino, ladies and gentlemen, highly encourage that you go there and check them out.
And I think that you should have one of those cards.
Oh, I would love the Hooters Black Card.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a Hooters Black Card. How come you don't have one?
That's
You
well,
love wings and you love Hooters.
Yes, me and Dolph, that was our thing on the road all the time. We would go to local Hooters establishments, and
You loved it.
Ooh, what was that? The what?
Nothing, never
We
mind.
can't mouth
can't
things
mouth-
on a show.
Listen.
I'm not good enough. You're behind the mic and mouthing things. I'm like, wait, what?
I said suck my dick,
yeah,
bitch.
I feel like you could still whisper to everyone's gonna hear it still.
Yeah.
Wow. Saying I have a big mouth here, sir. Don't get beat up.
I was
okay?
trying to get you just so when I hear the show back next week, I could hear it.
He's all like, bah, 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 bah. Got it. I knew what you said.
We'll have our editor crank up the volume on when you're whispering to
No.
decipher what you're saying. But no, it was great. We had a great time. Dolph was in town with his friend for her birthday, and
And we can say I finally met him, so good on me.
yeah. Oh, I secretly always thought you guys had met.
I know. He's like, you know him. I was like, I only know him because of Instagram. Yeah, that's it.
I always assume you guys just text and talk all the time.
Which we don't. And he could probably confirm that. We don't.
No, I know.
Okay.
It was a good time though, and then you guys wanted to go back and have drinks at the Hard Rock that
And
night.
you pussed out.
Well, no, because I don't drink and drive. Unlike that was.
And then Dolph kept saying, well, I'm sure Phoenix has a bed big enough. And I was like, I don't. But I mean, I'll sleep on the floor.
But I was planning of going hard in the paint the following night,
Which you did.
which I fully did. And
How much of that are you allowed to talk about?
I mean, it's a talk show. It depends. I can just tell you.
No, but I mean, you're asexual.
Oh,
so,
when you start going too far, then I'll mouth, shut the fuck up.
Oh, like how I saw you and you're like drunk, and then I was like, okay, and how I got a random ass fucking text from a bitch.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a little, Phoenix, that's a little much.
No, it isn't. I'm like tired of that one.
No.
And I even told you I was upset about it,
Well,
right?
you can't get mad at me.
I was at first, right?
Yeah, you were.
Yeah,
But
okay.
you can't
But
be
we've gotten over it,
because
right?
I was having fun.
Yes, but you stupid fun.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Okay.
Let's not jump ahead here.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to note I wasn't involved in any of this. I was.
Joe's like, I was helping Alexis
I was
Fox.
helping. I was some other place.
You were helping everybody,
I
weren't
was
you?
literally helping everyone.
Who was the, like,
You had a
you
busy
had
week.
Alexis Fox. Who else?
Alexis Fox, Holly Hendricks, Tia Cyrus. Then during the Jules Jordan at Hustler, it was Kimmy Granger, Abigail Mack, Maddie O'Reilly. Well, I mean, semi. And then
You had a semi?
Jada. Someone else helped with Maddie. But, well, yeah, semi.
Semi helped.
And then
Where were you the night we went out, Asian Joe? Because there's this story gets good. Because I met up with Dolph.
Was
and
it
then-
So
on
he was with me at Hustler.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was at Hustler. That was on Friday.
The night she stood. That was the
Thursday.
night she
It was
stood
Thursday.
us
Oh, it was
up.
Thursday. It was Thursday. Yes.
Thursday.
Thursday, yes.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what I did Friday.
we were
night.
all
I had
supposed
my
to
party
meet
on
up.
Friday, yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Thursday was the Hustler Club. Which,
Okay.
yeah.
And,
And
then-
you were busy somewhere else. Look, I didn't even know Joe was going to be there. I should have known Joe was going to be there. I mean, there was a couple of like clubs that had dancers, but
yeah, I was gonna be there.
way hotter girls.
Is the Hustler Club good?
Yeah, it's decent.
It's decent.
two-story.
I mean, it's
Is it totally
like-
nude or topless?
It's
or what's
topless.
so they have.
alcohol.
What is Sapphire then?
It's topless.
Yeah, I think I think what the law is that if it's alcohol, it's topless only.
Yeah,
But if
it
it's
used to
full,
not be
nude-
like that, right?
No, it used to be that, but I think they passed the ordinance. The only club
What's going
that got,
on in this world today?
Yeah, the only club that got grandfathered in was the Palomino.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Wait,
so
they got
that's-
grandfathered in.
Yeah, so it's full nude and full alcohol bar there.
And they're the only one that seems like that's a little.
They don't even have features though. That's stupid. Like,
No,
I'd have
they
a
don't.
feature. It's like bitch can get naked and fuck herself.
But yeah,
like,
but
let's
it's
do
in
this.
the middle. It's like in North Vegas.
Wait,
like,
I'm
Palomino. Write it down.
take
Okay.
notes here. Sorry, I'm not big on the strip clubs, but I didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's why your card got declined.
Yeah, that's another reason. That's after the one ATM visit there, they shut my card down. They're like, we don't recognize this transaction.
Like he doesn't do those kind of.
I don't
things.
go
He's a
ever.
good
Like
boy.
legit, my bank, like they
bank.
track everything you do.
Yeah.
One ATM thing for $80 or $100, and it shut it down. And no, but I met Dolph at Hard Rock. And we had drinks and having a good time, and I Ubered out there, and then I was luckily able to Uber home, which you
don't kind of remember.
I remember, but it was just in time. And then we were there. We ran into you and Jada Stevens as you guys were, I guess,
Heading to the
Hustler
Hustler,
Club.
yeah.
When I really I thought that was when we were now meeting up, and
Yeah, I was like, come on, let's go. And you're like, we can't go. And I'm like, what do you mean? Oh, my drinks. I was like, we
we
gotta
were
go.
thoroughly enjoying having our drinks at the bar still, because I think we were
deep?
we were going to Sapphire. Oh, well, I mean, I was deep.
Yeah.
Oh, so you went to Sapphire instead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can
eventually,
you
yeah.
believe them? They ditched.
So who's at Sapphire?
Me and Dolph Ziggler, and then I was supposed to have a friend there that was working that night that I was going to go
female friend.
see a female friend. Yeah,
Was
And-
the ex-wrestler there? Who was the bouncer?
Disco Inferno.
Disco
Yeah, Glenn.
Inferno, yeah.
Glenn was there. I had a conversation with him, which I don't remember what I said. I think we talked about podcasting. But I
Didn't know.
Yeah, I really. I would, Glenn, if you're listening, if you could let me know what we talked about.
He's
That'd be
actually
great.
hosting at Sapphire for Super Bowl with Stormy Daniels.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's incredibly nice. I remember, I've never met him before, and I remember enjoying the conversation. But again, at this point, and I'm always very honest, I don't partake in marijuana like we talked about. I've tried the edibles here and there and didn't really like how they made me feel. But I found that if you do it with the CBD, it doesn't give you the paranoia. And so they did the CBD that night, and then we came across somebody that had a marijuana pen. And on the car ride from Hard Rock to Sapphire is when everything just goes blurry. And
He became Super Ryback.
Super Ryback, and Dolph said it best. He goes, "You had a smile on your face from the beginning of the night to the end."
Yeah, first of all, when I saw you, you were so happy. You're like,
Yeah.
hey, we're doing stuff. I was like,
We're doing stuff.
yeah, you were. Like, that's not it right now.
That
It's not
sums up
smile.
my night. We're doing stuff.
He's
So
like, I'm not in
happy.
my cage of my house. I'm out.
It's just we're out and doing stuff. Yay! The
so happy. You should have seen his face, Joe. It
my
was
God.
great.
no, but I didn't want you to leave. I remember I was like, "Come with us. We're at the just standing at the bar. I was having the greatest time of my life.
Yes.
People. What happened was his fans were
What
buying me
happened
and Dolph drinks all night.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
So it was that adds up quick because shots started getting bought too, and you know, I knew I wasn't driving. I knew I came out of the cage for one night.
Yep.
And
you were all go.
oh, green light all night, and then we got to Sapphire, and that was
Some poor decisions were made.
poor. No, I don't want to say. Yeah,
I'm gonna say it's poor decision.
one poor decision was made.
Big one.
It was fun still, but a poor decision. I was just, you know,
How much did that night cost you?
we don't have to talk about that, do we?
Why not?
I mean, it's not a lot. It was.
No, but
It could have been. It could have been. Honestly, could have been way worse.
Right.
I recognized that I was getting
Hee.
really bad, and I knew eventually I had to get out of there. And if I had stayed any longer, I probably would have lost a lot of money.
Believe it.
Is there any future dates in store?
No, there's no fucking future dates.
No, not with this. I ended up running into the ex there.
Yeah.
Yeah, spent a little money.
That shit's not happening.
I don't remember any of it, but it was. I was talking to another lovely lady, and the ex
snatched the
the
fuck
ex
up.
replaced her, and I don't remember.
And then Dolph left you abandoned?
Dolph had to fly out in the morning, so they took off, which that was my supervisor for the night.
Right?
Yeah. No, but
It's fucked up as well.
no, but I didn't know where. Like, I came back down after we came back from where we came back from, and I was like, "Where's Dolph?" And I was just like, no idea. And I was able to get an Uber though and get home, and it was. But we were there. It was like home.
I get
like,
to see his little kid. Where's my friends?
yeah, where are my friends at?
I need an adult.
Yeah. What do I do? Oh, I guess I just go get more dances.
Thank God that wasn't the
Oh,
response.
I got a lot of money. I'll just go get a bunch of dances all night. That sounds like a great idea.
Thank God the Uber app worked.
Yeah, no, that's the other thing. Like it all.
The phone's on 10%. He goes, let's see if this will work.
No, so that was. I brought my portable charger out
Thank
with
God.
me. I planned ahead because I knew that I planned on going Frank the Tank.
Right.
And but I ended up. I had to buy a new phone charger this week on Amazon because the girl that was with us, one of Dolph's friends, she put it in her purse for me,
Right?
and then they
She
left.
gone, yeah.
Because I disappeared, and then my keys. I didn't want to put them in my pocket because they were so bulky and my pants are so goddamn tight on my massive thighs
Yeah.
that I
Oh,
couldn't fit my
massive
keys in there.
thighs.
So they were in my seat and they fell like in my chair.
Oh,
And
nice.
like so I'm gone, and then luckily someone got my keys, and it all worked out well. But it was a great night. But I was hoping we all were going to get together.
I know. It kind of stuck that you big time me.
No, I did not big time you.
You big-eyed
honestly,
me.
I wish we would have actually
It
just
was
went
awesome.
to the Hustler Club all night. I feel like we would have had a better time probably, even though I had a great time doing what we did. But
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
It was fun.
we all
And
could have
then
been
what
together.
did I do,
Asian
Joe?
Joe, me, and you.
I heard everyone loved Jada's show the best.
Yeah, dude, that's like the most money because I actually collected all the money. That was
Yeah.
like the most money ever collected for a girl.
Probably so. I did pretty good whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just make
But
sure
yeah.
I hosted, so yeah.
But yeah, it
So
was,
goddamn cocky, Phoenix. I love
Just
it.
saying, I just make a money.
But Jade is your girl, so you can be proud of it. Did she
Yeah,
do
I am.
better than you? I don't know.
Yeah, she did. She did.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
How did is this just on the dollar bill thing
Yeah,
on the
it's on
stage?
stage.
yeah, stage.
What are we talking here? What kind of money on this?
1,500? I think it was
I
between
would think-
15 and 1,700.
I think so because it
Yeah.
literally
All
took us-
ones?
Yeah.
there was
Couple of fives
no
and
there
20s.
was 20s in there too.
Oh wow!
So,
All the
but,
drunk guys.
Dude, that was like I at least had I fill up one of those champagne buckets. There were like 4 buckets
Yeah.
of ones and money that I
And
had
not only
collected.
that, but she got an assist because there's 2 stages. Okay, so all the other girls mainly stayed except for
Yes,
Kimmy
that's
Granger.
right. I completely forgot
So
about that.
Kimmy Granger's like went to the other stage. She walked over to the other stage and got up on the other pole. And Jada looks at me and grabs my leg. She goes, "There's 2 stages. I have to do both stages." I was like, "Okay." And then she went back and like I was tired because I don't party, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
That's just not
It
my
was
thing.
already 3.
You don't?
Yeah.
Did you go on stage or no?
No.
You're retired.
But yeah, I am. But it was hilarious because Jada literally came out of the dressing room and looked at me in the face. She goes, "You're not leaving me." I was like, "I'm not leaving. Why would you think I'm leaving?" "I know you're trying to leave." I'm like, "I'm not trying to leave. I swear to God." She grabbed her bottle of Henny. We went back to the back. I was like, I promise I'll take care of it. She goes, okay, I want you to carry me from one stage to the other and then back to the other one. I was like, okay. So I literally, on the first one, I just like, super girled her like I always do and just lifted her.
She-hulked her, that's what you call it. Yeah,
she-hulked her, lifted her, took her to the other side. Okay, so she did that one. And then on the next one, I piggyback ride her and put in another one. And I was just like, the way you guys did it was great. It was amazing. I was like, oh.
Did you get any tips for this?
Technically, she bought me dinner on Saturday night, so we're good.
I feel like you should have got something out of this if you're contributing to the act.
I mean, they're best friends, though. It's just
I know.
No, but the better part was, so Joe and me, Joe, and Luna Star helped get all the money together, right?
Yeah, we didn't count it because there was so much money to be counted, and it was.
You need a lot of room to count at once like that, because
babe, there was a pile in the corner, like a huge pile in the corner of ones.
It was
so wait, I'm just trying to picture this. So So Jada dances on stage, and everyone throws in the
Joe collects the money.
I'm collecting.
Wait, you're literally sweeping
the money
the money on stage. Yeah. Wait, now, are you doing this while she's dancing?
No.
One
because
to the other. Yeah.
No, once she goes on to the other stage, I go on the stage and collect all the money, and then once she comes back, it's clean.
What are you wearing doing this, Asian Joe? I'm trying to picture the scene.
I'm wearing all black.
I just tried to picture this.
I'm actually I was wearing an August AIM shirt and
what are you putting the money in?
In
you
buckets.
can't.
The champagne, those champagne buckets. I put it in there. So I dump all the money in there. So by the time
I go from
I started with 2 buckets, so I'm putting money in there. Then all of a sudden I asked the bartender or the waitress, I need another bucket, so I had to fill that up. Then so at least it was like 4 buckets of
should
money.
create a vacuum that sucks up money and just.
Oh yeah, I mean
But no, what was hilarious was now Jada's tipsy, okay? Now Jada has 2 sides. She's happy.
She was high
Jada.
probably going in too, right?
Yeah, she's smoked the whole time too. But it's either happy
thing.
Jada or aggressive Jada. And she went aggressive Jada. I hadn't seen this side. And she's like grabbing onto me and stuff. And she's like, I want to go now. And I'm like, okay, we're going to go. But it was hilarious because one, she kicked me in the face. So she goes from the back of the SUV to the front of the SUV. And she does like a karate kick and her heel cuts my head. And it's 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Actually,
it was like 3:30.
It was 3:30. Yeah, we left. So there's that. And then she uses her Marciano shoes and busts open the car door in the SUV. And the door's open as we're pulling into the Hard Rock. Like, we're not even into the Hard Rock.
Wow.
And the door's open. I'm like, Jada, don't fall off the car. And I'm holding onto her. And she's like laughing.
Oh, my God.
Grinding on me. I was like, stop it.
Yeah.
Sounds like the female version of me out that night. But I wasn't quite like that.
Sure.
I was, but I was.
I'm sure you were.
No, I'm actually very controlled. But I was having fun. But she's a tiny little girl.
Yeah, she's aggressive. The tiny ones are the scary ones. You know this
for sure.
For sure.
But you're also tall.
Yeah, no, I got it.
But when she was standing next to you, it took me a second to even process.
Like, there's a girl there.
It was just that's her. Okay.
Yeah, and then so Friday I hosted at some strip club that was horrible. Never go to Sophia's. I'm letting you know now. It's ratchet as fuck. Don't ever go there.
Where is that?
I don't even remember. It's by Rio.
Come on, let's not be that negative.
No, it's horrible. It's horrible.
So what's it called? Sophia's?
Sophia's.
I'm going to write that down.
Just in case.
Just taking notes. I like to always just take notes during the show.
It's not the Legends Room, right? It's a different place?
It's Sophia's. I don't know.
Know,
But it was funny
topless, nude?
Topless. So
alcohol?
Cagney Carter didn't know she was going to be dancing.
Oh, okay.
And she ended up dancing.
Oh.
In her dress that she had, she's like, well, I got bra and panties on, fuck it. So she went up there and danced. And I was like, okay. And I was like, okay, well, we're doing this. She's like, I didn't even know. So then me and Julie Ann are counting her money. I was like, I just did this the other night. Way more money on, obviously, Jada's stage. But we did that. And then I went to sleep finally. Then Saturday was like the big day because obviously I had to sign.
You lost your voice.
My voice was pretty much gone.
Yeah, well, there was a lot going on, which led to
last
week's we're not doing a show. There were multiple things.
So I did Saturday. I signed. I had the longest line ever every time. Am I lying, Joe? Did my line ever stop?
I didn't pay attention.
Oh, whatever.
Phoenix, you're very cocky this week.
No, I was. You saw me. I was in and out.
Yeah,
because
you brought donuts.
Yeah, I brought donuts. You didn't take one, though.
No, I couldn't because I was like, I wanted real food. By that time, I was like, I'm starving on real food.
You could have just taken one.
I know, but I don't want to.
Yeah, I actually brought donuts. And everyone looked at me and was like, I don't want any. I was like, What the hell? It's
Everyone's
like,
probably like on their best behavior in front
Yeah.
of
Oh,
everyone.
no,
like,
no.
because all the girls is like, oh, I want some, but I can't because I'm
Yeah.
signing and I want to look good in the dresses. It's like, all right.
No, that's not why I did it. I wanted real food. That's
Yeah,
the only reason.
that's true.
I don't give a fuck.
Like, yeah, the donut's not going to affect their body probably during the signing.
Well, some of them, because the sugar, they bloat because they have
Really?
been abstaining from sugar that much. Oh, yeah, mine does it. It'll be like, bloop, and I'll be like, I'm not pregnant, it's the donuts.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird. But
Wow. So, a good week for the AVNs, though, everything?
Yeah, then afterwards was the mansion party.
Oh, yeah? Where's
Totally
that
made
at?
out with the boy for like 3 hours. Awesome.
You did?
Oh, yeah, I did. 3 hours long of like teasing.
You were drinking a lot then.
I did have drinks.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I could...
It was funny because Derek Pierce, like, he's all, you were faded. I was like, I'm not faded, but I
Ghetto
got to
Phoenix.
bust
I
open.
like when Ghetto Phoenix comes out. And
I'm
it's
not faded.
the many faces of Phoenix.
And I had a guy and a girl, like, basically, she was in porn and her dude wasn't. I was like, I want you to suck his dick right now. He whipped out his dick, started sucking it. I made him go
At the
outside.
mansion?
Yeah, at the mansion.
Here in Vegas?
Yeah,
Yes.
here in Vegas.
Where at?
It's an after party.
Yeah, it was, what was the streets?
Den?
Desert Inn and, Gatsby or something like that.
What qualifies
Fancy.
a place to be a mansion?
Oh,
What is
it was
Asian
huge.
Joe? Do we know that? I love
Yeah,
Asian Joe
Asian
because
Joe.
I don't know.
I'm not the facts guy. Fuck that
A month
shit.
in Asian Joe. I don't know.
But it was
I was
so
trying to lead him with like Asian Joe. What is it? What qualifies for a mansion?
But
Look it up, big guy.
In my fair
the
case,
definition of it can be broad. I mean, really. It's like, let's see, 19th century.
Is there a square footage that you need to have to be qualified as a mansion or a certain amount of bedroom?
this one was big. I will say that. Like, there was a pool house. There was a huge pool,
Yeah.
large driveway. There was multiple bedrooms. To be honest, I didn't think it was that big of a mansion because I've been in mansion. So this
Yeah.
one was like nice, but I just died because like the male talent I was making out with, I was like, yeah, this is a bad idea. And like I don't shoot porn anymore, so it wasn't a big deal anyway. I was just like, yeah,
You're just having fun, Phoenix.
yeah.
It's-
It was so cool.
You're just
though, 'cause
kissing a boy, as he said.
Oh no, it was so funny. Like when you make out and like grind on each other for 3 hours straight, there's
Oh,
a
that guy's
sense-
probably pretty miserable.
No, because he was gonna fuck somebody else later. I know he is, but I just laughed because the euphoria you're feeling because they're at a height of sexual tension and all the dopamine that's going
Primed
through
your
your body.
body up.
Oh my god, I was like so happy. I wasn't even drunk. Like I had 2 glasses of champagne. That's it.
I feel like you were a little. Well, you always told me half a glass would get you going.
Yeah. Well, you've seen me. How many does it take?
You know, you're usually by the one glass is you don't even.
Yeah, I don't need that, but I like.
You could just sip and then like
Yeah.
usually there's a little left in it. It's
Yeah, and like for me, I love like that feeling of just like that sexuality and like the chemistry. I was making out with other girls in this guy. Like I was just grabbing bitches like, come here, you want to make out?
Jesus
And they're
Christ,
like,
Phoenix,
yeah.
what the fuck are you doing
I
there?
was having so much fun. Like when I have drinks and I'm in a happy mood,
Yeah.
everyone's gonna be fucking. And I swear to God, it's just like I put off this like scent that everyone's just like, I want to fuck. I'm like, yeah. I had like,
You're just bringing people over. Come on, kiss everybody. Let's
yeah,
go.
no, we did. They did. That's
Just a
exactly what
line.
happened.
Everyone's standing in a
It was
line.
like
just
a threesome, a foursome at some point, and like I only like girls whenever I drink. I'm like, I'm like, and I already picked the boy I was gonna make out with, so we were
Yeah.
good. So I'm like grabbing all these girls. Some of them are porn, some are not. And I'm just like, come here, you want to make out? Yeah, let's make out. It was great. He's like, I'm like triple kissing, and I'm not getting paid. This is great.
That
It's
is incredible.
funny because I was invited to this mansion party and I knew that type of stuff is gonna happen.
And you
But
didn't come.
I didn't come because I wasn't feeling well. And it's like, look, I'm just tired. I'm not gonna go. And
I didn't
so-
get invited. I don't think. I thought you did.
Yeah, you were invited. You were invited.
You invited the week before, but then you were mad at me probably from the text messages
I won't lie. That was annoying.
from the ex. So I apologize.
Annoying. It's fine. I love you. It's fine. We've already discussed.
You don't get mad at the big guy.
No, but what's really cool is there's this bottle called. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up.
Asian Joe just laughed like you really do get mad at me all the time.
Yeah, Coupe de Sade. What is that? Coupe.
Coupe de
Yeah, Sade. It's basically a champagne bottle. that-
Is that a freaking?
Yeah, you didn't joke. Like I had so much fun. I'm telling you. Like I had a blast. I like got to samurai sword. Like
Oh, I
4
know where
bottles
this
of
place
champagne.
is. We shot there before.
believe it.
Okay, I know what it is.
And it was like so funny because I'm like champagne sliced in the bottle. It's popping everywhere. So then I took the
This
sword.
is at the mansion.
Yeah, and I took the sword and put it down a girl's throat, and then I pulled it out, and then I made out with her, and I spit in her face.
When you
It
say
was
a
great.
sword, is it
Yeah,
like
no,
a plastic?
It's like a plastic sword.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm like, I'm gonna let Big Guy reference that just so he can kind of see what's going on.
Let me
But
just
it
take
was
get
so
eyes
much
on
fun
this.
because everyone.
Well, I think I
just-
did see you do this.
Yeah, And like, but the video itself was
Wait, this
really
is
hot.
oh Jesus, Phoenix! You look like you are completely out of control.
I was not. I was totally in control. I only missed it the first time, and that was my third bottle I did. And
Oh, you did. How far down did that go?
it went pretty far, like 8 inches. That's a pretty long sword.
I didn't. Well, stop before it.
Well, what's cool is I did it myself, and I almost took like all of it, and the guys were like, "What?" I was like,
You got to be
"Dude,
very careful with that. You good?
I'm good. Trust me. I've put an inch dick down my throat and then bit down the back, and like let
Jesus,
it out.
Phoenix. Here we go again.
Sorry, go. And I haven't had anything to drink. It's
you
a
haven't-
sugar rush.
Yeah. You haven't dropped one of those in a while. It's been a few weeks.
I know. Are you guys proud of me?
Somebody just spit out their drink driving. We got the Super Bowl this Sunday. You guys, what are you doing for the Super Bowl?
Nothing. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I really don't care.
But here's
Really?
the thing. Like,
You guys don't even. I don't watch a lot of football anymore, but I always kind of will watch the Super Bowl.
I normally would. Like, this will be the first year ever in my life I don't watch it. But I'm just tired of all the politics. And after hearing the comment by Roger Goodell saying it's basically like WWE, I sent you a link in your
No, that
Facebook.
was fake. Don't please, Phoenix.
No, it was totally him saying
Fake
it.
news on Facebook. Don't.
No,
you can't,
it was him saying it.
Don't watch Facebook.
Don't watch
anything.
Facebook.
Don't watch anything on
But
Facebook.
he said, he's like, it's fake. And I was like,
Don't
dude.
watch anything on it. Best piece of advice I'll give anyone. Don't just everyone get off Facebook. It is just. Have you seen? There's a video going around from a guy that was very high up in Facebook. How he left the company and he has nothing bad to say about them. He was a big part of helping them, and he doesn't use the platform. He'll never let his kids until he doesn't want them using it, and he's just talking about how everyone's feeding the beast, and it's not good.
I only saw it randomly, and I was like, oh, this is all rigged. I knew it was fucking. Are you kidding me?
that was a fake video. I knew
it's
that.
not. It's
I
all
thought you
rigged.
sent me that as a joke.
No, it's all rigged.
No, it's not.
First of all, I like he doesn't reply to my messages when he gets them. Joe, what the fuck?
That was on Facebook Messenger. I don't reply to anything on that. I didn't even see it right away. Like I don't get notifications on that.
I don't either, but still.
I'm not on that stuff like you. Like you are. Like I'll
I'm
look
not.
at Instagram.
On my Facebook
Instagram
is my
is
family. Like I posted me and Joe on my Facebook.
Okay.
Like it's only real friends.
What happened, by the way? Are you just mad because your team isn't in it? And the week one, when I sent you that message when the Patriots
That was the best day
were
ever.
beating the Chiefs, and I sent you a little smart ass message. I never talk shit about the Chiefs to you,
Right.
But that was like kind of the first time I did.
Because you were in Kansas City at that time, wasn't
No,
it?
I was at a wrestling event back east,
Okay.
and I was at a Hooters having wings, and
then my Chiefs won.
but the Patriots were ahead when I was,
Yes.
and then I didn't watch the rest of the game, and then like
I was like, ha ha ha, bitch, we're down.
But the Chiefs, they traded Alex Smith. to
Yeah,
the
that's a big
Redskins.
thing. Everyone keeps talking about is the trade.
No, I usually just watch the Super Bowl for the commercials, but now they're televising the commercials like on YouTube and already. So it's kind of like
crazy.
What's the point of watching the Super Bowl when you're not?
Well, and like for me,
Wait, what do
like,
you
I
mean
kind of want
YouTubing? When you say
I mean, no, because they'll show like the commercials.
will they
like,
put the best ones on
the
YouTube,
best-
like in one like on one thing?
Yeah, or like
I'm
the
going to
new.
quote a score right now. Ready?
What's that?
I think the Eagles got it 24-20. Okay?
Really?
Yeah, 24-20, Eagles.
I just want New England to win. I love Tom Brady and Philadelphia.
Well, the thing is,
Their fans
You know
are
how much I
kinda-
like Tom Brady? I like him like Ronda Rousey. I like him. Okay, I don't like him at all.
Wait, why? How? See, I don't understand how you like. There's nobody to dislike pro athletes. What is there to dislike about the guy?
It's all rigged, and he shouldn't have won it. Like how many years? And he's fucking deflating footballs to try and win championships. Come on, that's cheating.
He's not
That's like your
deflating.
little bitch boy.
I really don't think he's deflating
Deflategate, yo,
footballs.
Deflategate.
Jesus.
Well, here's the thing though. If he wins, do you think he's
It's
retired?
amazing when you're so successful how much hate you get. It's
yeah. Oh my
really.
God, no.
Don't be a part of
Same
that,
thing.
Phoenix.
Same thing for Michael Jordan. I mean, I live in
Yeah.
Chicago, and
I love Michael Jordan.
yeah, but
Are there people that hate Michael
oh
Jordan?
yeah, for sure.
No way.
Definitely.
I can't hate Michael Jordan.
That just blows my mind. Like you hate successful people.
I don't
Why?
hate successful people.
No, I'm not you. I'm just saying people
Oh,
that.
it's like,
that-
People in
Uh,
general, because they're envious of what they don't have and stuff like that.
yeah.
No, but I think what I'm saying is earlier. do
Imagine
you
Tom
think-
Brady on message forums talking shit to other
Yeah.
people. That would
Do
be
you
great.
think
or
if
YouTube
Tom
videos.
Brady wins the Super Bowl, is he going to retire?
He better.
Why?
Cause
They said that last year, and he's back in it again. Like it's.
I mean, people are saying the wife, what Giselle, the For
Oh,
Giselle,
wait.
yeah,
Wife
Giselle.
talks coming in. Like,
yeah, the wife talks saying
I didn't know this. What's the wife talk?
Well, no, because
Asian Joe?
basically wants Tom Brady to retire because
He's obsessed. No, you have
Yeah.
to be that successfully obsessed.
Yeah,
Legit.
I forgot it was a kicker. It wasn't Vinatieri. It was another kicker that went to college with Tom
Finkel?
Brady. No, not Finkel. No,
Laces out.
But they would always go on like family trips together and stuff like that. And then his buddy said that Tom Brady wants to play, but the wife wants him home.
Ooh, what a tough situation.
So it's
that
definitely
is.
Like if your wife is Giselle, I'm coming home.
Does he
Sorry.
have he has kids too,
yeah.
right?
He has two kids.
Yeah,
yeah.
two.
That's when the wife starts getting impatient.
Mm-hmm.
I can imagine that's a tough call.
Yeah. And
But you got to understand, like from his point of view, if he goes in and wins another one, and then he knows he just won another one, he feels the same. I can do it. I can do it again. He's gonna want. I think for an athlete, you want to be proven wrong. It's always great from an outside perspective
It's
to
like
go out
Priest
on
Holmes
top.
coming back and fucking being
Wait.
shit when he came back.
right.
Priest Holmes.
Oh, that was the running back for the Chiefs.
yeah.
Chiefs, yeah.
When he was like all time great.
Yeah, for 4
Goat,
years.
for sure.
Yeah, 4 or
Was
5
he
years.
for
Yeah.
four?
And
There
then-
was a period I wasn't as in tune
Yeah,
with football.
he set the record
Yeah.
for most touchdowns in a season, 28.
I remember.
28
Okay,
times.
yeah.
And then David Thomason took over. I think 29, something like that. But
He had an injury though, didn't he?
Yeah, he had an injury.
Yeah, he injured
What was
Yeah.
the injury?
I think it was a meniscus.
Okay.
Tear, something.
Well, running backs are totally. I mean, he's not injured though. I'm saying like he's.
I know, but I'm just saying it's like don't
he
leave
didn't-
and then come back because that's
Oh
what'll happen.
no, that I agree with. But I'm saying if he
I
wins
mean-
another one, he's gonna want to probably like. Why not go for it again?
I think Tom, thing
He,
is, though-
he hasn't been satisfied yet.
But
Like,
look, if Tom Brady was on another team, this would never be a conversation. I mean, if he was picked by the Browns, for instance, there's absolutely no way Tom Brady is going to win 5 championships.
Yeah.
what? No, I mean
because
you
look-
can't say that though, can you?
Yeah, you can.
Dude, I mean,
It's
he's
all-
been with the same coach for what, 18,
That's
17
awesome though.
years.
That's
I mean, yeah.
like you can. That's like you can say what if, but like he's had all this success under this formula. Why
yeah,
would
but
he?
the thing
leave?
is, though, not one person. He needs a team. It's a team sport.
Oh, absolutely.
So
I don't think anybody.
obviously,
No, it's never. He's the first one to always.
No, what he's
put
saying
over
is
the
why
team.
does Tom Brady get all the credit whenever it's the fucking team that's pulling for him? You got to have someone to catch the
Yeah.
ball. Why
I think that's always the case in football, though. The quarterback is always the star
yeah,
of the team.
of course.
That's
He's also the first
running
to get-
back. It depends on who the player is, obviously. But I think it's
Odell Beckham was more of a star
he's-
than.
But
He's
he is
lucky he's in
but
a
he is a
system that he is.
superstar, though. He became a superstar at some point. He became a franchise name, a household name.
Yeah, because
and that is
because
why the attention is
the
on him.
environment that he's in. I mean,
He conducts himself very well, I
for,
think.
for sure.
Wait, will you
But-
don't wait? Say yes, Phoenix, because I don't just nod yes at me. I want to hear you say it.
No.
Say yes. Tom Brady does conduct himself well.
no.
Jeez, I love how you
Next.
nod. You're right. Let's move on.
I'm
I
like,
can tell when you're
okay.
frustrated.
Because I'm not going to win this argument, and you're not going to win the argument. So next.
Just two alphas going at it. You nodded. I'm happy with that.
Whatever.
I'll take the nod.
Listen,
and
guys, I'm
acknowledge the
nodding
nod on the
because I
air.
can't talk anymore. It hurts so bad. He's being
But
so
you're
mean.
talking right now, Phoenix. It makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense.
So mean.
I mean, yeah.
I was gonna say so. I think I'll get to this now to update everybody because everything with little Sophie and before we talk about anything else, it's that sucked. It was.
I can't imagine you seeing your kid injured like that.
Yeah, it was. Don't know how it happened exactly. It was. She was totally fine, and her and I had her and little guy out back. I throw the little tennis balls for him.
Right?
And which I've had to throw all those out because little guy would chew them up and they would swallow little pieces of them. So we don't. So this is going to come, but they play really, really hard at times, especially when they have the tennis balls. He like comes and runs and jumps on her, and she goes at him, and they're French
kids, yeah.
French bulldogs and Boston Terriers are very They're probably two of the most playful kinds of dogs like out there. Just. It's not a good mix. And also, I didn't know this. Frenchies are predisposed to having back conditions because of their bodies. And they're not supposed to be jumping up and down off of couches, which Sophie loves to do.
Right.
And
And
they're
off
not,
your bed.
and she doesn't go off the bed because I have a couch in there. They go on the couch to the bed.
Okay.
So the couches aren't quite as bad because they're not as high off the ground. Still, though, going up isn't so bad. It's going down, I guess. They said that's bad for their backs. And it's not so much going up the stairs, it's coming down the stairs that is bad for their backs. And she has several discs in her back that are calcified already and and she's 2 years old. Like, they shouldn't be in this condition.
Are you
And
going to stem cell her?
no, I got her on a glucosamine and chondroitin and MSM supplement now that for dogs. And I'm going to start now looking into better diet stuff for her to supplement wise for dogs. She was upstairs. She came upstairs totally fine. And I was doing work in the office and I went to go downstairs and I noticed she didn't come down with us. And I kept calling to her and I went up there and she was just lying down in my room and she didn't want to move. So I carried her downstairs. Doesn't grunt, doesn't make any noises, doesn't whimper. Down here for a bit, go upstairs to go to bed. She didn't want to go up the stairs, so I carried her up the stairs, got ready for bed. I believe she jumped on the couch and jumped on my bed. And I go to bed like always, and I wake up, she's completely shaking. And she's actually woken up like this quite a bit since I've had her. And I always thought it was because the ceiling fan was on and she got cold at night. But she doesn't like going under the blankets or anything, and her body's never cold. But she would always wake up like shivering, and not all the time, but more than once. Right. And it was that same thing, but it didn't go away this time. And because usually she does that, and then as soon as she wakes up, she's fine. Yeah. And she didn't want to move, and I had to carry her back down, and she was like acting scared. And so I do my stuff, and I'm keeping an eye on her and everything. And I was going to go work out, and I was like, I can't leave her like this. Something's not right, and I don't know what it is. And it's like, I was like, is she sick? And so I just said, you know what, I'm going to just take her to the vet and just see what's going on. And they looked at her. They thought she had swallowed something and was constipated and like had something like in her stomach that was causing sickness. And for whatever reason, they kept her there and they gave her an enema. She went to the bathroom. There were a couple little rubber pieces in there, like the tennis balls and stuff. But that all went through, and they did an X-ray, and everything looked fine. And they kept her overnight. Then I got a call at 5 in the morning. I woke up at 7, and because my damn iPhone 6S doesn't ring, which I got a new phone. We'll talk about that. And they said, can you please come get her as soon as we open at 8 o'clock? She went into paralysis during the night, which she lost function of her back legs. And I got ready, went right there, got her, had to rush her to the emergency center. They did an MRI. They told me they met with the doctor. There's probably has a ruptured disc, most likely. The MRI confirmed it had a ruptured disc in the middle of her back. And brought her into surgery. Everything went great. They were 85 to 90% sure she's going to be able to walk again. And I've had her back home, and she has gotten considerably better each and every day. She can now stand up, but she has to relearn how to walk again, essentially. But every day it's doing exercises 2 or 3 times a day, massaging her 2 or 3 times, usually 3 times a day, probably even more.
Asian massage.
Asian massage, as you saw on my Instagram.
Jesus.
No, but it's so the stressful part is not. Now we got through that. She's fine. She's at a 15 to 25% risk, the doctor said, of breaking another disc in her back based on how her back looks. But it's not so much. It's, to me, the scary part is her and little guy, because he jumps on her back really hard when they play. He's still a puppy. He doesn't know better. And he plays he's more aggressive than her he never tries to hurt her, but he literally jumps on her back.
Right.
And I am thinking that is what did it more than anything. That's something. And so the problem is that I now have to, this is now not only for her extremely difficult, and she has to live in a crate for 6 months. Right. And I bought her a bigger crate than the one we had, and I got it
huge.
Good
it's
enough for a small
plush,
dog. Yeah. But I can't go anywhere. I have to stay with her. Luckily, the mom lives in the apartment attached here, so that I can go get stuff done in the morning. because I have to be here all day. Because she can't walk, so she tries to get up, and like you don't want her falling over,
Yeah,
and like
she tried to say hi to me, and I was like,
she gets excited, but she goes to the bathroom still in the crate. Like she can't, her bathroom stuff isn't all worked out yet, and so like I got up 5 times last night, and I sleep on the couch downstairs, and like it's a lot right now. But once she starts walking, it's going to be fine.
Right.
But the frustrating part is she's never going to be able to go back to living the life she had before. Because the doctor, and I had a long talk with the doctor about this is what bothers me, is I leave them out all the time. They play all the time when I'm not here, that he's going to jump on her back again. That if she has to be away from him for 6 months. So when I let her out, I have to have her on a leash when she could walk again eventually, when we get to that point. He has to go in a crate when she's out. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Yeah. Like I can let him come up to her and hold him, but I can't let them be around each other without me having control of him, because all it's going to take is him jumping on her back again, and we're back in this same situation, which is then you're worried about, like, I have insurance for her, so that financially, you know, that a lot of people have to put their dogs down because of this. This shit, it's expensive stuff, but you're dealing with do you put her down then if it happens again? Just from because quality of life. I have quality of life, and then I'm looking at it from I have commitments I got to go do, which I can never even fathom having to put her down, right? Because she's not like. But
listen, you had to pay for her surgery. Clearly.
I would have to hire a full-time dog nanny to be here if I'm not here.
Joe.
But I this time around I'm a little more comfortable now because she's doing better.
Right.
Like in my head, like I had to cancel my India trip. Like I can't.
It's 6 weeks consistent with what you're saying.
6 days, but yeah, I have to be here for 6 weeks with her. But I don't want anyone else handling her because you have to be so like I have to pick her up and like
he treats her like a baby, guys. You have no idea. It's
adorable. No, but like you can't like in my head if someone was watching her and they tripped and fell when they were walking her,
you'd murder them. Yeah.
No, and I would
like that.
So I would rather just have control of the situation and like. But I was like, I don't want this to happen again. So they said, unfortunately, I'm probably the way this is going to go for quite a while until I'm confident that I think she's okay. But even then, I don't know. Is that they're going to be separated all the time? Like one of them's always going to be in a crate.
And I feel so bad because like the pictures you show of like little guy waiting by her, like, don't you want to play with me?
He goes and just sits by her cage and like but he doesn't go in there when I open the door. He doesn't try to go all the way in. Dogs can sense when another dog's hurt. I feel like
for sure.
But he gets excited still, but he doesn't want to go in.
He's like, I love you. I wish you were better.
Yeah, but he goes over and gives her kisses, but he won't like, he doesn't play with her like he was. But that's what scares me is that once she's doing good again, he might go at her and jump on her, and it's just we're right back where we like it's.
And I sent you the pictures of Danny Daniels' dog Darwin and his little like his mermaid fin because he had hit some.
He suffered the same thing, paralysis. A lot of dogs don't recover from that. That's the scary thing.
He didn't because he wears diapers and all that stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, he's so cute. That's why I sent you the picture. I was like, don't worry, even if so, like, look how cute you can make.
Well, they can you do things where they have a little thing that you could like.
Yeah, the little carts.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had that for a while too. But Darwin didn't like it. Darwin was like,
so wait, does he just walk on 2 legs then?
Yeah, 2 legs. And so she always has like a little like slip blanket thing that she puts around him so he doesn't like get carpet burn or anything like that.
Oh, wow.
He just goes around the house.
Dogs are amazing at adapting.
Yeah. You'd be surprised.
But
yeah, I see videos where they actually have like they put wheels in the back hind and they walk around with 2 feet.
Yeah. Darwin hated it. He's like, no. He tried to bite the wheels off. Like, don't put me in this. Maybe it's because he felt restrained.
I do want to say thank you though to everybody that everyone was really kind
and understanding with that. Like I got a message like, I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. I hope Sophie gets better.
Well, that was last week. We were going to record on Sunday last week, and then you guys were sick. You were sick and had no voice. Asian Joe was extremely sick, had 100-degree temperature, right? And then you guys messaged me, and then I was like, well, my dog broke her back. So it's like
when he said that, I was like, I feel worse though.
I don't know. No, I wasn't. But like it was just like
couldn't do the show. Yeah, we couldn't do the show either way.
With the week, we usually typically record on a Thursday or Friday, but this
one's gonna be 24 hours, guys, just to make it up to you. No, it's not.
24 hours. Yeah, just ever. Just
Joe would be like, I hate you,
the
Melissa.
Shittiest show ever. It's just me talking. Eventually, you guys.
Hour 19. What are we talking about?
I'll be like, suck.
I'm just reading this Crushing It book by Gary Vaynerchuk to kill time. Oh God. So I didn't get the townhouse, by the way.
What?
It's been a pretty bad week all around. Like legit. Like this has been one of the maybe.
You're just now telling me this. I'm so disappointed. in you.
It
All
wasn't.
because this guy doesn't want to budget.
So it was. It's already over with. We had to.
So you lost 2,000 now?
No, I get my. So by the way, let me just explain this.
Okay.
This guy. He doesn't budge on his prices. The place appraises way under what he wanted for it. Finally, I come up in price. My real estate agent says, fuck it. I'll give him my commission just to get this deal done because she feels bad from the first deal falling through. And the guy, so he's getting all the money. He's getting exactly what he wants. I don't want to sell. He comes out and says he doesn't want to sell. But he doesn't just say that. He doesn't get back to anybody, doesn't get back to his agents. They can't get a hold of him. Finally, they get a hold of him, and then he was like, yeah, I'm not selling. And you just don't go through a whole process. And, because I paid the inspection and appraisal already, and again, wasted time. So we had to do the cancellation forms, the paperwork to get my earnest deposit money back, and my appraisal and inspection. Ooh. Well, he's not going to sign that for the appraisal and inspection. But the earnest deposit money, he agreed to return that. But he has to sign the paperwork, and he hasn't signed it. But so I have to wait. If he doesn't sign it, I get it back no matter what. We just have to wait 15 days because he's being a lazy piece of shit. And so
why is he being so petty? You want to buy his place.
Nobody. It's his own agents. They said that he's been the worst guy they've ever dealt with as far as this. And you just don't go to sell your property then. Granted, things come up and whatnot. He was moving stuff out of there when we were there already.
Right.
It's a very confusing situation. So now,
listen, you need a meth lab, and this is the best place.
I contacted the small claims court division of the North Las Vegas court, and I'm waiting to get a response back because I'm just going to take him to that. It's not a lot of money. That would be you pay $50 and you take him there, and it's
and then he pays you the $2,000 for the
appraisal. $1,000 for it was like $900 something.
Okay.
Yeah, right. It's not even. It's just the fact that you shouldn't go into getting a place. This is now I'm out $2,000 though from looking for places. Because of other people's mistakes, which you shouldn't. So now and I've learned my lesson. The next place that I find, we're going to put a contingency in there where the seller pays for the appraisal and inspection, and I reimburse it on closing.
Yeah.
So that way I cover my ass for other people.
She's paying for it anyway, right?
Yeah.
Still, okay.
So that way then if anything falls through, I don't get help because I'm the one that's lost out now on 2 properties. So. It's frustrating, but it's part of this is part of the process. You just got to keep
lame.
But I found 2 places I really liked, and everything goes through, and then
no.
Yeah. So this one was really bad. This shouldn't have happened, but it did. So
it's okay. Listen, I'll let you rent a room out of my place. You can say you bought it. Just give me money. That's how this works.
I need to get this figured out. I need to. The roommate's moving out actually today. She's gone, and she's actually leaving today, going back to California. And I'm thinking about. I got to figure out. I want to rent out both the rooms. Bree, the other person, she possibly is coming back to Las Vegas.
Nice.
Who you used to work with, and because I just like making money on my place. Well, I've talked about.
Like you said, it's also babysitting the puppies, and
there's a lot of benefits to it for me because it's
someone's always home.
Yeah, it's always. I just like it,
and he likes people. He's a person.
It's good to have people around occasionally, and not but you need the right people in also.
Yes. Oh, for sure.
But there was a comment somebody made because I was talking to my buddy about this, and I saw it because I don't put I had to put Twitter on my phone to message Sam Roberts actually about a podcast, about doing the interviews for the podcast.
And wait, was that the one about the New York one or no? You going to New York for a podcast, remember? You told me?
Oh, yeah, that's the guy. He does.
Okay,
he was there too,
okay.
yeah. Sam Roberts, yeah. He's got it, not Sam on Twitter. Okay. I had to download the app to send him a message on there. But the other week, 2 weeks ago when we did the show, you had the tablet over there and it was open. And when I turned it on and I saw and I was seeing the questions and I saw there was somebody he's a fan of the show, and he put a thing on there something, yo, Ryback, what's the deal? What's, man, you must be struggling having a roommate and doing Cameo, doing the thing,
What?
Yeah, and I was like, do you listen to the show? And I was talking to my buddy, I go, it sucks how people
Please tell me you didn't message him back.
No,
Okay.
not at all. No, but I was like, I'm
God.
going to talk about it because I was like, I don't think people understand about cash flow and trying to create, like, when you have a business and just trying to have, and taking money and investing it. And if you have an opportunity to make money doing things, and it blows my mind how people don't understand that. Like, the guy is like, yo, you must be struggling because you're doing video shout outs on Cameo. Cameo.com/bookthebigguy. But it was like, one, you're making kids happy and you're getting paid to do videos that people want you to do anyways for them.
Right.
So, like, I don't understand and there's athletes all across, like NFL guys and active people on it all the time. Like, it's a really cool way to make extra money. Like, but I don't understand people's mentalities of, like, they don't understand that. Like, if you can do that, why wouldn't you do it?
Right.
Like, and I was like, I'm going to address that because it just blew. And, like, people just don't understand about making money from different avenues and cash flow and having it coming in, and that way you're not dependent on one thing. If you have the ability to have cash coming in from 10 different things,
Why wouldn't you?
why
Yeah.
wouldn't you?
I think people just assume that, because you're, because, like, my family, they came from nothing and they worked like 4 jobs one time because they were struggling, and so they kind of probably associate that as you struggling versus, no, you're actually doing well, you're just making extra income so you can do the stuff that.
And if you know what to do with that extra income, that adds up
Exactly.
really quickly.
Yeah.
And it's like such an employee thing. I just don't.
No, it's just the people, the way they're thinking, because because like
It's a simpleton
growing up,
mindset.
I mean, it's just different mindset, and people who
They don't
who
understand
struggle,
though. That's what I wanted to bring it up. I
Yeah,
was
they
like,
don't understand, but
it's like you could have $1 billion, and you do the Cameo thing. Does that mean you're struggling?
right.
Like, no.
But I still like to make the monies.
That's how you get that money. Is that you do
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, I think I saw a meme or something saying that the reason why billionaires are billionaires is because they live poor.
Yeah.
The reason why people are poor because they try to live rich.
Exactly. I've always, and that's something
very
I try to. That's so true. Ever since I left WWE, like, I've never had to touch any of my money. That, like, I've always tried to live off money I make, and I've never had to tap into my savings or anything. And I've continued to grow my wealth since leaving. And I don't. Outside of going out that one night and spending, like, that was Frank
Hence
the
the
Tank.
reason why you're on Cameo.
Yeah. Cameo paid for that night, asshole. Yeah.
All the drinks.
The roommate's rent for the month went out the window in one night.
Literally.
But it's better than my money. But yeah, no, that's what, like, that was one night. That was my one night of the year to be Frank the Tank.
Right.
And,
And I like how I didn't get to even see it. Like, that's the only part I'm really mad about is the fact
we
that,
definitely
like,
bummed out that we
no, the person I went to go see there and you, who we were supposed to meet up with, none of that happened. And I still had an amazing night, but I didn't.
wow. Amazing night without me. No surprise.
Phoenix easy. It probably would have been a fight had you came there.
I would have won, so I'm good.
What would you have done, you think?
Nothing unless she tried to do something.
Would you-
Listen, there is
what-
video evidence
okay.
of me ripping a bitch's fucking hair and, like,
What?
putting her on
No,
the
I'm
floor.
just curious on the move you make. If a girl, she goes to say she grabs your hair.
Oh, she grabs my hair. I just fuck her up.
But, okay, I'm asking
I
now.
would probably grab her by her throat.
Yeah.
That's where I go.
First move, okay, that's what I was looking for.
First the throat,
that's
and
your
I just
first
start
move.
squeezing, and
Yeah.
then I'm like,
I didn't
when she
lift.
stopped
I didn't
breathing-
lift her up.
Yeah, I
and
literally
slap
lift
her
her
on
off
the
her
floor.
fucking ground.
I feel like I would have ended up in the middle somehow. Guys, stop fighting over me. Stop. Why are you kissing both of us? Just.
Get Phoenix some drinks. Let's make this happen.
I see me, like, trying to jump in the middle, and, like, you trying to knee her, but you knee me in the dick and the balls, and, like, just.
Like,
She goes to fucking slap you and pokes me in my eye. And just,
oh no!
I
Like,
just Chris Farley go through a table.
I really like. One of these days, a girl's gonna try and, like, fuck with me again, and because I already dealt with it one time live, and I had to be polite about it, like,
Yeah.
I will wreck a bitch. I really hope the day it happens because I can just get it out of my system.
Is it true you wrecked Ronda Rousey once?
I'd love to. Let's go. Hey, Rhonda, anytime. Let's go.
Wow. You heard it here first, folks.
I ain't scared of nobody ever.
Debuted in the
I've,
WWE, if you don't know.
They said I wasn't allowed to, remember? Because I do the
Did they tell you that?
pretty much.
Wait, did you actually talk to them?
No, it was through one of the WWE people's I can't remember what his name was, but he does managing stuff.
Oh, okay.
It was a long ass time
Canyon
ago.
Seaman? Legit, that's the guy's name that hires people, though. His last name is Seaman.
I know.
With a C.
It actually sounds familiar.
Really?
I'm gonna have to look up my.
I bet you.
I bet you I do. Yeah, I bet you I still have the email.
Asian Joe, can you pull up Canyon Seaman?
Canyon Seaman.
Yeah, hell of a name. Canyon Seaman. Seaman is.
So he was born with this? Someone named him?
Yeah.
Cannon full of semen? What?
Yeah. Hey, honey, what do you want to name our son? Who's going to be his last name is going to be Seaman. Canyon.
Okay.
Nice
so
guy,
senior director, talent development.
Except for developmental
okay,
talent. People
yeah.
trying to get hired, he treats them like shit.
So what do you want me to look him up?
Just show him a picture of Phoenix, see if she
Oh, okay.
danced for him or did anything with him.
I'm gonna kill you.
Is that the guy, Phoenix? You recognize him?
That guy, yeah. He does look familiar.
Are you just saying that?
No.
What is your, that's him, yeah, Canyon Seaman.
That was a long ass time ago. This is like 8 years ago. Before I was like. I
Oh
was
wait, no,
big,
he
but-
might not have been. He might not have been in the position 8 years ago. He wasn't. I'm positive.
Was he more of a mope in the positions?
I don't know.
Trying to get rest.
How about the name Ty Bailey? Dark hair. Might have been doing cocaine.
No. That
Okay.
doesn't sound like somebody I know.
Ty Bailey. He was in charge of hiring people for a while too. So I do need to say this before we talk about anything else. Just before I forget. For everybody out there, I think we mentioned it the other week. Users of Feed Me More Nutrition, if you could, if you take the products and you like the products and you're satisfied, if you could send me at thebigguy@feedmemore.com a 30 to 45 second video testimonial of what product you like or products or why you like Feed Me More Nutrition, it would be greatly appreciated. We are now working with a major marketing team. And I've been doing the videos all week. Had to shoot videos all damn week. And I'll talk about this in a second, my iPhone. And we're going to be also doing something with testimonials. In return, if you send me a 30 to 45 second video of why you, and I want people that truly use the supplements, that love them. I want genuine
Can I
testimonials.
do one?
Yeah. You already got,
Sure.
because
I mean, duh.
if you, we absolutely, I didn't even think of that.
Wow,
Please.
he doesn't even love me. See this guy? He never.
No,
thinks
but
about
here,
me,
listen
ever.
to me. You do have to do one now because you got a free sweater. Because
How about the fact? Did you see I wore it?
Yes,
to my
thank
signing?
you. So if you do a testimonial and send it in, and we do use it, which most likely we're going to be using the majority of them, we will send you a free Feed Me More Nutrition sweater.
Which they're badass. Like really, guys, amazing quality. It keeps you super warm. Unfortunately,
The
I was,
back of
like,
it's really
sweating.
nice, too.
Yeah,
That's
that's what
what-
I mean. Like it was super amazing.
They,
And everyone loved it.
Did they like
They were a
it?
little jealous that they didn't get one. Like I have a couple wrestling.
They stand
fans.
out. They're very loud hoodies. They're black.
Yeah, but I
The
love
logo-
the fact that I got a double X and Dolph only got a large.
Yeah, Phoenix got a 2XL. Dolph got a large, little small runt.
I'm bigger than Dolph.
I love that you just did my big guy bully laugh. So yeah, you guys send in your testimonials to thebigguy@feedmemore.com and with your address, name, address, and hoodie size, and I'll go ahead and send you out a free hoodie for that for helping me out. Other than that, the finish it labels are done, and they are now in production. They're doing the labels, sending them to the manufacturer, wrapping the supplements, sending to me. So we're close. I'm hoping under 10
Month?
days.
Okay.
No, like 10 days.
Nice.
Yeah, they get those done pretty quick, and the shipment's coming from Oceanside, California. So I have that within a day, like a day.
Yeah.
So it's I'm hoping even by the end of next week maybe, but I got to get them. I'll get them up on feedmemore.com right away. They'll probably take another week after that once I get them to get on Amazon to send them out there to get them on the system and all that. So it's looking forward to that. And I'm trying to think anything else going on. Oh, I got the new Wake Up Unlimited Energy, the pre-workout. We reformulated that. It now tastes way better, where it's the same form.
Change the flavors or no?
Still pink lemonade is pink lemonade, but it tastes way better. And we're
How did you do that?
working with the new manufacturer. He is a food scientist, and he is better at sweetening supplements than the other manufacturer. But there were a couple ingredients, non-energy ingredients in there that were affecting the taste tremendously, like pine bark and different things, pine bark extract. And there was grapeseed extract and one other thing that has no effect on the energy portion of the formulation that was making it taste really, really bad because there's so many ingredients and there's a lot of vitamins as well. So it is, and we're doing strawberry lemonade instead of cherry lemonade moving forward. So that's on the new formulations on the pre-workout. Once we get ready to do those, the big guy is switching to capsules, not tablets, because capsules are absorbed even better. Even though the tablets have been getting tablets work awesome,
right.
But we were going to capsules because they are absorbed better. So we really cool where we're going with Feed Me More Nutrition with the marketing team and everything. Like this is gonna be a big year, so I'm really stoked over that.
And then I get to go and help push all your products, right? I'm gonna be a pusher.
We got to do a testimonial first.
Oh, I want to be a pusher.
How are you gonna push my supplements? Just,
Listen,
hey, you want a fat burner? You want to?
Yeah.
Hey,
Like,
let me-
listen, you see this body?
take these
Shell
pills.
shock,
I'm gonna
bitch.
cool sculpt you.
No, how about this? Shell shock, or otherwise I give you the shell shock, bitch. And I slam them.
You just love slamming people.
I do. It's
He
fun.
does. I've seen it.
Joe. Listen, you stay
Joe's
with
seen a
Squire.
lot of shit. I
I've
feel like.
seen a lot of shit that.
Joe, eat your ice cream and be good.
I hate the ice
I
cream.
know.
He ate the whole damn thing. You have two more.
I have two
this,
more,
This
Joe.
girl shows up with four.
Four Dairy
Four
Queen
Sundays.
hot fudge Sundays. And at least I was exercising while I ate mine. Bouncing up and down the tire.
You did. She came over and jumped on my tire.
That sounds so awkward. And God, tired doesn't sound anything
Didn't
like
you say?
Dick.
By the way, you had to record a video.
Okay, so ready for this?
Explain this to everybody.
So I'm doing a signing, and it was actually a day I wear a sweater. And I was like, yeah, Adam, we're talking about wrestling stuff. And because they all do the too sweet kiss stuff. And they see me like, Phoenix, they reach over other people to do too sweet.
Don't give me that. Wait.
I'm not even joking. Because I know how you and Dolph said that's like Mark shit and everything. But
it's just
whatever.
it's fucking.
Okay, but I died. Because first of all, I was all about like.
It's
the
cool.
too
The guys that did it, that originated, do
Yeah.
it when everyone else impersonates them.
Yeah.
It's
But
fucking
what's
sick.
hilarious is, so whatever, they're doing that stuff. And then finally the guy who did it came back online. And then I was like, yeah. And he goes, I love wrestling. I love the fact that you like Shawn Michaels. That was one of my favorites. I was like, cool. And then he goes, yeah. And he goes, I lost all my respect for you, though. I was like, what do you mean? He goes, the fact that you're fucking Ryback. What? So he requested a video of me telling him, because he's like, me and all the guys in the forum are pretty sure you're fucking him. I'm like, well, you can tell them.
That's
I'm not
my
fucking
favorite
him.
part. Me and all the guys in the forum. Me and the boys at the forum, we've completely convinced you're fucking Ryback. You guys are winning.
Yeah, and so I was like, I'm not fucking him. Like, he's my friend, like my actual friend.
What did this guy look like? For me, just answer on. Answer honestly. How tall was he?
Probably like 5'6",
5'6",
5'7", maybe.
But what would he weigh? Would you think?
No, he wasn't too, like 180 because of his height, and he was a bigger guy. Like he had a little bit of
When
weight.
you say bigger guy, do you mean like a fat fuck?
He wasn't super obese.
Not like
He
soft
wasn't obese,
though.
but he was definitely soft.
Like a belly.
Oh yeah, a belly.
Okay.
Like his arms had some moles.
Pale.
No, Hispanic.
Okay, Hispanic.
Yeah.
When you say moles, like what do you mean by moles? Like
No, rolls.
okay,
Yeah,
rolls.
rolls. Like a little bit of rolls on his arm. So
how
he
was it?
wasn't-
Like well groomed?
No.
Probably not.
I'm just curious.
I feel like you're making my fans feel like I'm an asshole now.
No, never your fans, but this fan, maybe a little. Just asking questions to see what kind of guy we're dealing with here that critiques me on this forum.
Listen,
Obviously, he doesn't get out much.
first of all, he came to the AVN.
This was his one not getting out of his cage.
Needless to say, like, bottom line, he made me do a video saying that I was not fucking you.
And I wonder what he's going to do to that video.
Wait,
I
where
know,
is
why-
that video? Yeah,
I don't know. You should
see
Google
that.
it.
What was
Say
his
Phoenix
name?
said-
Did he
I
give
don't
you like his
know.
forum name?
No, and he did. I think he just wanted a picture. We didn't sign anything for him.
Of course.
I remember names. I'm actually
Probably
pretty
didn't have
good.
the money to buy anything from you.
It's free. We do it for free whenever you're
Oh,
AVN.
At the AVNs, they do it, but they pay
Yeah, certain,
you.
certain booth.
No, they don't pay
Yeah,
us.
no.
Yeah, no, the-
Certain booths, like if they're paying you to sign there.
I feel like an asshole if you're like paying a girl to get like a photo. I'm like, dude, like this is AVN. Like there shouldn't be paying. You want to go to Exotica, then pay somebody. But this,
Right.
like,
Wait, why? What's the difference between Exotica and
because
AVN?
you're going there normally by yourself, or even like.
I
you're
think
not-
that's a horrible business because you're giving your time, and they are getting everybody. You are giving, they are giving, everybody's giving. That's a horrible way of looking at it. Like it's not. It's one thing if you meet people in a regular.
Well, no. We get paid from the
You were
main company.
Yeah.
To be there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But does the company charge them though for stuff?
No,
Okay, why do they do that then?
because they're greedy. greedy girls. Like, this is promo stuff. Like, you shouldn't have to be charging fans for this.
The only time they would charge if let's say a fan gives them like, let's say 50 photos to sign, and it's like, okay, then I'll charge you money to sign all those photos. But a lot of times they already have the 8x, the companies already have the 8x10.
I feel like these companies would be so much better off business-wise, though. They are providing people an experience for guests to come in and meet you. But like I'm saying, they should charge them $20 or $30 to come in and do a picture and an autograph with you.
Yeah, and that's
certain companies do, but not MindGeek.
Because people will come there to meet you because that's what it is.
And that's the part.
And they are getting something in return for it. That's the whole thing. But you're getting paid also. So I'm not saying so that's not an issue. But I'm saying the company, like AVN, like whatever booth is bringing you in, like that's how they get their money back. But again,
they get it back in sales.
What are they? Are they selling things there?
Well, no, as far as like memberships, because a lot of the guys will, like Brazzers has actual memberships.
Yeah,
they make a shit ton.
So this is maybe a little different in the fact that this is their way of kind of giving back.
Yeah,
for their people.
It's like thank you fans. Here's
because they probably figure people that are coming to these things anyways are members of their sites,
right?
And stuff, hardcore porn watchers.
By the way, I'm loving the fact like Joe's looking up stuff and like somebody has Phoenix Marie as their name and it's not me.
It goes on. That's what happens.
What the fuck?
That's what goes on, hun.
I'm P. Marizzle. So if anyone wants to go on YouTube, all my stuff's under P. Marizzle.
I messaged Facebook.
That's awesome, though. That's me pulling Xander from a table. It was epic.
It's great. That's how when you have people that are faking being you've made it.
I have like so many fake profiles on everything.
Yeah.
But I feel bad when they ask for money. Do you have any fake profiles that ask people for money?
I don't know. I don't even want to look. I get mad.
Requests by like porn people that I actually know personally and have their phone, and they DM me. It's like, hey, this is my personal Twitter. Only my fans can get to have. It's like, oh really? It's like, okay, cool. Blah 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 blah. It's like, oh, if you really
like a fake Phoenix message.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. It's like, oh, if you really want to see me and have a good time, send $600 to Western Union to my personal assistant.
Western Union, Jesus, that's so
outdated.
outdated.
And then they'll give me the phone number and stuff like that. So I'm like texting him, and it's like, yeah. So how do I know it's really you? It's like, what? I gave you my phone number. That's not enough? It's like, I know it's not you. And you know, like cut the bullshit. It's like, how dare you? It's like, I should sue. It's like, okay, try me. And then after that, I just report them on Twitter and stuff like that. But yeah, at least like probably 4 or 5 porn chicks that I know personally actually message me saying that, oh, for a good time.
I like that you get message for that and you know them, but you know that's not their real one already.
Exactly. But I mean, but just imagine like a regular fan just be gullible and actually send.
Yeah, no. Well, that's the reason they do it. They do definitely probably get people.
Oh yeah, and they're like in the beginning they said, oh, send me $400 in iTunes gift cards. It's like, what the fuck are you do with iTunes gift cards? You know, or
it's a lot of music.
Yeah.
By the way, can I put on your Twitter, be like, follow Phoenix Marie, she's the best ever? I think I should do that since I have control of your Twitter right now.
You're on my app right now. What would you can put whatever you want on. I mean, no, I shouldn't. Yeah.
Wow. So quick, guys, both of you. No.
Hey, I completely regretted that as soon as I said. I was trying to be nice. Yeah, whatever you want. Wait, no.
I love Phoenix Marie.
I love Phoenix.
I love Phoenix.
I love that's the thing now.
I like read. I like books.
I like book. Speaking of book, actually, right here, I want to give a shout out to Gary Vaynerchuk. He sent me a copy of his book, Crushing It, for free right before it came out. It's a sequel to Crush It. And Gary, this book, I'm on chapter 3 so far. It's he is obsessed with social media, and he's used it to create ultra wealth. And I dislike social media, but I understand its importance. And but he has a lot of great points in there and stuff, and it can help you understand how to use the different platforms and whatnot.
What's interesting about you mentioned about social media during AVN Awards, it was basically Kevin Moore, who's the husband of late August Ames. She actually talked about how social media is bad, pretty much.
I don't want to I hate to say. Because there's a lot of good that does. A lot of good can be done. We are choosing to use it for bad things.
Yes.
And there's bad elements. To me, using social media and putting out positive messages
Mm-hmm.
and doing good things is great.
Yes.
It's when you start consuming too much of it is when it is bad. And so the best way for me to tell people is follow only a certain amount of people, like people that truly are like that you look up to or truly your friends. Don't get caught up on following too many people
Right.
and getting in. And I'm a big believer in staying off Facebook altogether. Like all of it, just fucking go live your life. Like I just don't, that's just my opinion. But I think because just getting on there, social media is addictive by nature and it triggers those same receptors in the brain that you just become obsessed over. And you got to really, really know how to use it, I feel like. And it's okay to use it, but you have to control your consumption of it, I feel like.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And a lot of people can't. Mm-hmm. It's really... But like I agree, Gary says a lot of great things. Like the technology, we are in the greatest time ever. We can learn about anything we want now.
Right.
We are, but we're not using it. Not all of us are using it for that all the time, if that makes sense. Where people aren't Googling. There are people out there Googling things and trying to learn constantly. And most of the time though, it's people on Facebook or Instagram, and people are worried about their likes, and it's just. Mm-hmm. But that girl, it really. It causes more, like the guy from Facebook was talking about it that used to work there. It causes more depression. Like it's an empty feeling when you're going, because you get that high from the likes and then you got to instantly go for the next one.
Right.
And there's no ending. Whereas you just go live your life and be satisfied and actually create something of real substance. But it's, I don't want to say like, get rid of all social media because it has its benefits. Mm-hmm. It's just we have to understand how to use it. It's so new. We're all learning on the fly, like how to use it and consume it and like in its best ways and whatnot. And again, all these platforms are created to create money, right?
Yes, of course.
So like, but it's almost like just pick pick one you enjoy and leave it at that. Don't have 10 because then you're worried about like doing 10 different things and it's fucking, I don't know.
It's stressful too. Like, when you do your own social media, it's like, oh my God, I have to make sure I do this one, this one, this one. Did I put something personalized out there? Like you have at least the puppies that you always post.
Yeah.
Or sometimes
that's me trying to not just do ads. I want to post my real stuff so they get to know you. So it's not just promotion.
Seeing as you just got hacked on your Twitter, I'm sure they'll like you more.
I can only imagine what you put on there.
Nothing bad, I promise.
With the social media, what were you saying about that, Phoenix?
What? Just saying that it gets very stressful because
we
have to be on top of our game for everything.
Yeah, but that's what, like for me, in hiring the marketing team, that's why I was taking the marketing course I was telling you. That's when I realized I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Like as far as Facebook, the algorithms for Facebook and Instagram, and I learned a lot in that year, and I'm glad I went through it and learned it, but I'm much happier I have this team working for me now that's telling me what I need to do, and then they're going to go ahead and do all the things that I was trying to figure out that I didn't know what I was doing. And then I can work.
But they know how to buy all the Google key terms.
Yeah, that's exactly
like
what I'm saying. Like so we're all very excited. We're anticipating a big year this year from everything. So, but just you got to understand social media, and I think everyone. Just try to limit your consumption is the best thing because you could definitely it has its place. It's cool, but you can't become obsessed over it. I feel like.
Right.
But anything else going on?
I got 2 root canals this week. How about that?
Sweet.
I had 1 root canal right before AVN. I got the second one this week, and then I get the crowns put in next week. And then pretty much like you, like the smile is one of the things like we both like care about.
Yeah.
And so I just decided finally, I'm like, even though I'm out of porn, which is so stupid, like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and fix myself. But like you said, you do it for you, right?
I just saw that you saw. I like Phoenix hacked.
Hacked. Because I wrote into yours. I like Phoenix, and I wrote hacked. Got him. No, but that's like one of the things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fix my smile for me because I want them.
It's a big thing. I remember like that's when you having a good smile is like I feel
it's a sign of health and wealth.
But it really affects your self-esteem because you feel like that's people look at that on you.
Yeah, especially if you smile a lot or laugh. Everyone's looking in your mouth.
I was very insecure for quite some time because I had braces as a kid for 3 years, and my teeth were, the old school braces, the metal braces. And then my wisdom teeth came in, and they never hurt. I didn't have to get them pulled. They crowded my teeth all over, and my teeth shifted. And my front tooth was pushed back slightly, and this tooth is over a little bit. It's just slightly. But this back tooth on the front used to be, and it wasn't bad, but it was noticeable enough that I was insecure about it.
Right.
And if you looked at me at an angle, you could definitely tell that tooth was pushed back. It was just that big front one. And I remember when I was working at Smoky Bones, I would sometimes not smile all the time.
Right.
Because I was and sometimes I would forget about it, but other times I was just very insecure, and that was one of the first things I did with WWE is I went and got Invisalign braces again, and got it all fixed. But I was just I don't wear my bottom retainer anymore because it broke, and I wore it for years, and my teeth on my bottom shifted just a little because it's genetic.
Yeah.
But it's so minor.
There's space, they just
that doesn't
go.
bother me.
Yeah.
It's this one though, and I quit wearing my top braces. And I quit wearing the top retainer, and for about a month or 2 months, and I could tell it was starting to shift back, and I just started wearing it again, and it went back to it's
normal. Yeah.
But it was tight. The braces were tight again, the retainer, and I was like, fuck. And I was talking to talking to somebody about it that knew, and that's my genetic
disposition.
Of that, and it's just I was like, fuck. I'm just gonna have to wear that a couple times a week.
I heard it hurts.
Invisalign?
Yeah.
They're a little,
What
you
is
can.
they're moving your teeth. So
They're doing the same thing braces are, yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
want
going to hurt.
that.
It's like when you go in for your braces and for your checkup and they tighten everything
Yeah.
up and they're sore for a day or two.
Yeah.
Invisalign are kind of like that when you get a new set. They're tight but I always wore mine. See, I didn't wear mine during the day. It took longer for me. I had to wear them much longer than I was supposed to because I only wore them to go to bed
Right.
because I was wrestling and on TV. So I had you have little attachments on your teeth,
Right.
but they're the color of your teeth. And the Invisalign, I didn't want to be wearing, I eat all the time. So I didn't want to be taking them. I didn't want to lose them. So I just kept them in my night bag and just wore them at night. And it took twice as long, but they got to where they needed to get. So it's important though to have a nice smile.
It is. I
think-
agree. That's why I was like, I'm going to do this.
I think everybody, that's one thing, but a lot of it's a thing, unfortunately, not everyone can get done, but it would be nice if everyone could because I think it really definitely affects self-esteem.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't wait. I'm excited.
You're going to love it.
I'm gonna be like, oh, gee. And then everyone's gonna be like, damn, you even hotter. Like, you lost all this weight. I had the guys behind me that, obviously I used to have sex with, just staring at me. They're like, are you sure you're out the game? I'm like, yeah. They're like, so what? I can't fuck you anymore? I'm like, nope. Well, that's fucked up. I'm like, sorry. Well, I want to book you, though. I'm going to give you money.
Wait, you wanted if a guy you worked with in the past wanted to take you out on a dinner to Spago?
No. That's not what they want. They want to
shoot.
fuck.
They wanted to fuck.
Oh, okay.
They're like, here, I'll give you money. Let's fuck. I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
No, but if they wanted to, what if they said, fuck it, they want you that bad, they're like, I'm just going to take you to Spago.
No.
But they cover it up like they just want to take you
First
out.
of all, I know how much money some of those make. Spago ain't shit to them, so no. Little fucking escort little boys.
Easy,
Boys
Phoenix.
escort too, just saying.
Easy, Phoenix.
What? I'm just saying. No. No means no.
All right. We'll take a break with that, and we'll come
Okay.
back after these messages. What do we got? Some reviews, questions?
We got reviews, we got questions. You got to give tips of the week.
Tips of the week. All right. Just the tip.
Just for a second.
All right. We'll be right back after these messages. Hey, guys. This is the big guy, Ryback. And I want to personally say thank you to you guys, our great listeners and supporters, for an amazing 2017. 2018 is surely going to be even better. Feed Me More Nutrition, my natural premium sports nutrition company, had a phenomenal first year, and that's thanks to you. We are adding Finish It branched chain amino acid electrolyte pump matrix to the lineup for 2018 and have even more exciting custom formulas coming in the upcoming months. If you've been putting off getting in better shape and getting healthy for not only you, but your loved ones, now is the time to do it. Whether it's consuming more lean protein, burning some unwanted pounds, increasing your natural testosterone and sex drive, or ramping up your energy levels, Feed Me More Nutrition has you covered. As always, positive Amazon reviews are greatly appreciated. 2018 is your year. Get hungry. Stay hungry. Feed me more. All right, we are back.
And I'm eating ice cream.
Deep throating ice cream over there.
I'm eating apple fritters.
That fucking cream on my face.
Where'd you get those from?
This one's Pink Box.
Okay.
Not from Donut Mania, but Pink Box.
Joe loves pink box.
They don't have pink bags?
No, probably. They'll have pink boxes.
Only pink boxes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe likes to tongue fuck pink boxes. What, am I lying? Joe, do you like to tongue fuck pink boxes?
Of course.
Just make sure.
I need to.
What about you, Ryback? Do you like to?
We don't talk about that on the air, Phoenix.
I got.
Ryback is an asexual character that sent back in time to destroy other human beings. However you want to interpret destroy. I want to go to that Donut Mania by me on my carb day, my next carb day.
No, remember we went there and it was horrible.
I have a feeling I would like them though because I love donuts.
I don't think you'll like them. We
Just
hated them.
Pizza,
You will not.
I'm
like
gonna
it.
Instagram me eating it just for Asian Joe to see it.
Yeah.
But you guys eat donuts more than me, so you know
We're
I haven't had
close
donuts.
to
Yeah, you probably won't like. Oh, this is.
I'll
the
taste the
greatest
sugar
thing.
and
Yeah,
like
this
this.
is the greatest
I
thing
love
ever.
doing stuff. Yay! I love food. Oh my god! Just Instagramming me. I need to do
Shoving
that.
donuts in your face. I will come to that. Please.
That should be how I use my social media. Is that I just do videos of me, whatever I'm doing, but it's like it's the best thing. Oh my god, this meal is the best, and like try to like make it shoot like everything's crazy, and like but nobody's behind me. It's just me in an empty room by myself, just like trying to make everyone think I'm like living the greatest life ever. Fucking just
This is over exaggerating like normal.
everything. Just that's what I feel like that would get over. Fuck, I might have start trying that.
I'm not
What
gonna-
all right. I think it's time to get back on track. Our tips of the week. Tips of the week. Yay. And we'll go from there. Book of the week this week, Fire and Fury, Inside the Trump White House by Michael Wolff. And this is a very interesting book on Donald Trump and everything going on in the White House. And I'm not a big politics guy or anything like that, but I'm just, my buddy told me about this one and
Worth the read?
worth the read, yes. And it's very interesting. Quote of the week, you can try to dirty my name, but I'll wear your hate like war paint. That's by Madeline Beck.
That's awesome.
I knew you'd like that one. Nutrition tip of the week. Triple strength fish oil from GNC is the fish oil I use. I used to use it regularly and stopped for quite a while, and I am back on it. But I get a lot of people that ask me what fish oil that I use, and that is the one I'm back using, the GNC triple strength. They have very good quality stuff at GNC. The GNC brand is actually good quality on the fish oil. I'm not saying all the supplements, but for the fish oil, it's a very good supplement.
Orthomolecular makes a really good omega supplement. It's all omega.
Do they
3.
really?
I love it, and it's only prescribed at doctor's office because it's like
That good of a
prescription
quality.
strength.
That's good. I'm going to get that from you after the show.
Yeah, you should.
Wait, what's I'm going to no,
Orthomolecular is the brand,
Molecular. I like. All right.
and it's omega 3 or just omega, I think.
Okay. Thank you. I'm wondering if that won't have that on Amazon then.
So it's funny because it'll go on there, and then you'll buy it, and then out of nowhere, because you bought something from that brand, it's not really them, but they're using their name. It'll automatically get discarded because you're not allowed to buy it on Amazon.
Whoa.
And not only that, but on Amazon, I think it's like $110. But if you buy it at the doc's office, it's like 80 something.
God damn, that's expensive fish oil.
It's because it's amazing. I take it every day. It's awesome.
Really? Mm-hmm. You get it for free?
No.
Just asking. I'll trade you for some shell shock.
I'll suck your dick for some fish oil.
Wait, Phoenix, that makes it sound like you have a dick. Just so you know, that doesn't help your cause for people that
People
think.
do question that sometimes.
I swear to God.
I love how you get that. Oh my God, that's amazing. All right, workout fitness tip of the week. I love that that's usually my tips of the week that go on YouTube. I hope that whole thing is included. A great finishing exercise for chest is push-ups on a Bosu ball.
Yeah?
Have you done those before? You want something that makes it even better?
What?
I was experimenting in my gym the other day, and you know the perfect push-up things?
Right?
Yes.
You not put the perfect push-up
You
on top
put the
of it.
perfect push-up
Oh
on
my
the Bosu
God.
ball. It rocked my world.
I have to try your perfect push-up thing because
it takes away the perfect push-up takes away all strain on your shoulder, where it keeps your shoulder.
What about the elbows?
Yeah, everything.
My elbow's been like locking up when I'm doing push-ups.
Well, again, that could be your body weight thing too. You can't stop your body weight with the perfect push-up. It's more for your shoulders on that. It keeps your shoulder in the proper position before you come up. But doing it on the Bosu ball, you also are working your core now and the stability. Right. I was like, why didn't I think of this way many years ago? It was so doing the perfect push-ups on the Bosu ball on the flat side, and give it a shot, everybody out there. I'm telling you, I think you're going to fall in love. It might be my new favorite exercise of all time. It's because it's good. You can really feel the squeeze, and you're really focusing on just your whole core.
I can only imagine because I plank and
you're shaking a little bit. Even it was great, and it doesn't bother my shoulder one bit. So that is my workout fitness tip of the week. Bam.
My workout fitness tip of the week is make sure you use a lot of lube before you fuck her ass. No? Damn it.
I like you throwing in your little
sexual tip of the
somebody
week?
out there is like, that makes sense. That's why that happened, honey.
I don't understand why she's so angry with me when I push it in.
Greg in Alabama just had a major revelation, and fucking now I'm gonna get fucking hate mail. What the fuck you got against Alabama, man? Why can't you say Tennessee, Georgia? Fucking suck as a wrestler, piece of shit. Botch back. 3 moves.
Oh God.
God. All right, let's go some reviews here. Reviews of the week.
All right.
If you could say their name, please, so I can.
Of course. This is Good Brother Stew.
Oh God.
Thank you, Ryback. Ryback, I know you probably heard this before, but you really helped me and changed my life. Your words and thinking and motivations have inspired me to change my lifestyle and my way of thinking. I have been going through a lot lately, but I listen to your show. Or to your podcast, and it makes me forget my problems for a while. Your tips of the week and endorsement have helped me out a lot. Thank you, Ryback, and keep doing what you're doing. Phoenix Marie is a great co-host, and her tips are really helpful as well. Be well, guys.
Thank you very much. That's makes me feel good we get this. I say this every single time, but it really, and Gary Vaynerchuk talks about this in his book, Crushing It, and this is what I've talked about too. You got to care. And like that, when you have a business and everything, that's like, it's the main thing. It's you do things to make money. Ultimately, everyone needs to pay their bills and eat, right? But if you could do something you love and are passionate about and care about other people, you'll be successful. But it's, to me, this stuff right here is like, that's so cool that we can help people change their lives. So thank you for listening to the show, Good Brother Stew.
All right. This is Harley Harold. New listener. I was a fan of his WWE persona, but I knew how articulate he actually was based on how it works in WWE.
Dumb as fuck. I read books.
I like Phoenix.
I spit words out sometimes and read books. Sorry. No.
The chemistry with his co-host is really great.
We fuck.
Oh
I'm kidding.
No.
That's a joke.
No,
So,
I'm not involved in this.
Asian Joe films it for my I got a library in my room of shelves of videos of me and Phoenix waiting to go out. Feed Me Horror, volumes 1 through coming soon. I'm kidding, everybody.
Oh, God.
How dare you make a joke?
Okay, I'm sorry. We now lost a new listener.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I
just spit on my ice cream.
Not the first time.
Listen, white stuffing goes down my throat, not out.
I like it when I start firing. My brain just kicked on right now into the show. Just so everyone.
I
was kind of out of it. We took a week off.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm back in ring shape right now.
We're
back in Mike shape.
Yeah, okay.
Here we go. Rolling. Make fun of Phoenix.
Go back to sleep.
The topics are also great. I plan on listening until they get bored doing it, which hope is years away. This is probably the last episode. We're gonna do it together.
What was
Putting ice cream
This is
across
Harley
the way.
Harold.
Harley Harold?
New listener. Now, the last listener we're ever gonna have.
Oh God.
All right.
Sorry, Harley.
This is Chris True or Krista True?
Chris.
Let me see.
Krista True? Or, I don't.
Christy, try.
Krista
Phoenix, are those things worth having on your phone? By the way, the back
That's
of.
his, not mine.
Oh, sorry.
Wow, you thought it was a girl
No,
case?
yeah, no, Jesus. I thought you handed him your phone. I don't know why. I apologize. Are those worth having, by the way? What are those called? Because I've seen
They're like it's like I forgot what it's called. They're like pop-up.
the pop-up
I think
things
they're
that go on the
called
back of
pop-up.
your
Yeah, so
phone.
you can hold your phone like with one hand, and so a friend just gave it to me, and so I just put it
Bless
on there.
you.
I mean,
I'm going to order one on Amazon because I think I was like, sometimes holding my phone, it slipped, like it's.
yeah. Well, I mean,
hurts my
especially when
wrist.
you're laying down and you're like texting, it
Ah.
doesn't fall flat on your face.
Ooh.
Just happened before.
But yeah, it's a pop-up. It's one of those pop-up
Bless you.
things, knobs or something like that. That's
Okay.
yeah. So that's basically sticks on the back of your phone. So Chris, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, but Christy True. Awesome. Love the podcast. Look forward to it every week. Happy to hear things are going well for you guys. Wish nothing but the best life has to offer you guys. Also love the pre-workout. Best I ever had. Keep up the great work. God bless.
Thank you very much, Chris or Chrissy True. That's.
Okay. So this probably might win the review.
This
of
is
the
where
week.
you're going. This is where you're leaning, Asian Joe.
Okay. This is
Talk about sucking dicks.
is fucking Mark.
No.
but it's
What?
it's fucking Mark.
Oh yeah, fucking Mark.
Fuking Mark. He's
Fuking Mark.
English from the UK, probably.
Yeah. Wolf. Shout out to Sophie, the unsung hero of Conversation with the Big Guy. Feel better, little pup. Your millions of fans are pulling for you. Ryback, sorry this happened. I understand I understand very well how much those little furballs become piece of your soul. But Sophie is tough, and Lord knows she has a good role model for comebacks. She'll be back to wrestling little guys in no time.
Oh, thank you very much. That's those were all really, really good reviews.
Yeah.
It's by the way, Sophie hasn't whimpered or whined one time since all of this. Even when she came out of surgery, I could tell she was like uncomfortable, but she doesn't whine. Like she is a tough, like, and Frenchies are I didn't know that. Like they're tough little dogs.
I believe it.
Like
yeah.
it's. I've had little guy kind of whines a little bit. Little guy's a pussy.
We didn't even let him out.
We're gonna let him out on the next break, and he's gonna go hog wild here. But they're sleeping, so I'm okay with them in their separate crates right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'll go with Fuking Mark. One hell of a name, and for shout out to Sophie because she needs all the support she can get right now with everything. So please email me at thebigguy@feedmemore.com with your supplement of choice. You'll get a free Feed Me More Nutrition supplement, shaker bottle, workout towel, and wristband. Thank you very much, guys, for your positive reviews. And don't forget those video testimonials. You'll also get a free Feed Me More Nutrition sweater this week for those Feed Me More Nutrition testimonials. Thank you, guys. Good reviews. All right, what do we got? Some questions, Phoenix?
I'm dying.
You're getting sicker as we go on,
I feel like it. My nose is.
You know
like,
why?
It's
All
probably
that
ice
dairy.
cream. Yeah, all that
You've
Oh my
eaten
God.
5
You guys-
Sundays during the show.
It's been 2. Okay, and there is a third in the fridge, and I ate the apple fritter that Joe brought me.
Oh,
So.
my. How do you? This is amazing.
How
This is
good I
a
look? Am I
testament.
fucking-
You need to do your testimonial for shell shock, eating junk. Just like, guys, look, I take fat burners and eat junk and get leaner. That's what everybody wants. That's the majority of people that buy fat burners.
I mean, it's true, but still. Okay. That's so weird. We're not. Someone wanted you to buy me jewelry. I like it. It says, have you noticed our unique Valentine's gift?
Well, I mean, I should. We're fucking.
Right? Jeez, babe. And flowers. I want fucking flowers. Okay, we keep going.
According to the guy at the forum,
Right?
too
You're-
sweeter for life.
I love the fact. Okay, so I hacked you, and then he wrote, "You're back to tweeting again. Laugh out loud. I missed you." So cute.
Part of me sometimes really does, but it's just such a waste of time. I don't. I don't.
Oh my God, you should fuck her and scream, "Feed me more."
Been there, done that.
Wow.
I'm kidding. No, that
not to me. That's who they care
no,
about.
that would never. I would honestly never do that. And legitimately, never once does that even cross my mind.
Fucking your girl and saying that, or me?
No, just in general.
Me, okay,
No,
got it.
anybody. I'm saying
Okay.
like I wouldn't even.
He doesn't want to fuck me. I get it. We're fine.
I don't use Feed Me More in that area of life.
I'm doing things, okay?
Stop it.
Joe, would you fuck me? At least tell me you would.
Will Asian Joe do it and scream Feed Me
No.
More?
I don't think I would have a choice, really.
We should do it. Actually,
Actually,
Asian Joe's porn debut is shaves his head and he puts on a singlet. He's Ryback for the thing, and he encounters Phoenix Marie. And
Asian Ryback.
yeah,
Like, you get down, Joe.
Asian big guy is.
Oh God.
I'll give you permission to use it for the thing. I don't want any money for it. Just do it.
Okay, let's get into this. I just recently worked myself into lifting heavy weights and noticed pain near my elbow. Hey, me too. Could this be tennis elbow? And would a compressed sleeve or elbow sleeve help? Yes. Go.
So he hurt himself lifting heavy.
Yeah. In his elbow.
So essentially, the best thing he could do, and I could tell he'll save himself a lot of time and agony, is take some time off of upper body and just go do legs.
Or go lighter and more reps, right?
That's it. But I think ultimately, take some time off first.
Okay.
And let it heal.
Okay.
And then you come back and you go light.
And wear sleeves.
Yeah. And you
Definitely
do
sleeves.
all of that.
Yeah. And tape.
What's a good time frame to take off?
Everybody's different on that. Like, I think you definitely take a week off.
A week off?
I think you take a week off and you see how you feel.
Yeah.
And then you go and you do a really light workout. And if it bothers it, you take another week off. And then you kind of go from there. And then if you can go back after that and you could do some upper body, we are all so goddamn arrogant and conceited and we think we got to get in there. That's what I have finally forced. I'm taking more days off now from weights. And I do core body stuff and
Perfect push-ups.
you got to do things to let your body heal. Otherwise, they don't heal, and we are just wasting our time.
And you also don't gain muscle if you don't.
No, because you can't work out at the intensity. Like, it's give yourself off. Do other things. Go do abs. Go do legs. Go do cardio. Just go do stuff that's not going to hurt you.
Right.
You know, but you got to let it. You got to give it time to rest and let that inflammation go down, and get out of your body. So.
Okay. This one's actually. Where did he go? No. He's gone. No, he's back. Man. Waiting for it. Damn it. How did I lose it already? Joe, it's your fault. It basically, there it is. When lifting heavy in between sets, I get starving no matter what I eat.
Didn't we do this one already?
Nuh-uh. It's 5 hours ago.
Oh.
I get starving no matter what. Do you ever snack in between sets or just a shake? Thank you.
We had a question like this.
Yeah,
we did.
We did, right? Maybe it's a lot of hungry people working out there. I don't. The best thing I could tell people to do, I'm big on, like, when I go work out, I bring my BCAA electrolyte. Like, I have the samples and I finish it for me. That taking like a branched chain amino acid or something, it keeps you in a good positive nitrogen balance while you're working out. But some people get hungry while they're working out. And if you essentially just want to know, like, is it okay to snack?
Yeah, it's okay to snack. And, like, if he's snacking, should it be probably beneficial in what he should be snacking on?
It depends on what his goals are. If he's trying to lean up or get bigger, like, I think he needs to eat a meal before he works out.
Right.
And just time it where he gives himself maybe 30 minutes, have a decent sized meal that fits into his day for his calorie intake. If he's bulking, you know what? Then
eat anything you want. Eat shitty fucking candy bars in between sets.
Go get a goddamn double cheeseburger and bring it. If you want to bring a cheeseburger to the
me.
gym and take a bite in between sets, like,
Listen, I just want a
you're gonna get a
double
few
meat
looks
animal
probably
style.
at you, but if you don't give a shit, who cares? Like, do what makes you happy. I don't really know. Sometimes going and getting doing like on my carb days, I'll get a Gatorade and mix it with my branched chain amino acids, just so I'm having some sugars during my workout. That could be something that helps.
Have you ever tried Pedialyte?
Yeah, I've had Pedialyte. They're good too. Gatorade's just at grocery 7-Elevens or whatever. Okay. The Pedialyte's great though for electrolytes. But I don't know what else really to bring food and munch on food while you're working out. I think you're better off just eating a meal before you go in, so you don't have to like look weird eating while you're at the gym. Have you seen Impractical Jokers where Joe Gatto, they got him in the gym and he's like eating a sub while walking on the treadmill?
Yes.
Like, just picture that though. It's just weird because you're even though you're burning calories and like it's just you don't eat while you're working out. I feel like that's an unwritten rule.
Right. I like how this one it says, "What's your favorite thing about being married?"
Not being married. Right?
Fuck everybody.
No, it's one day.
Yeah.
And not even under my own terms, not the fake state terms.
How do you deal with performance anxiety? Questions.
Is that for you or me?
I think that's more me. I'm assuming.
Yeah, sort of this Dr. Phoenix section. Now.
Yeah, I don't because I'm waiting. I'm like.
Do you get nervous before any big shoots, Phoenix?
Oh yeah, she does.
I love she would. So I just love you do that. And she's shaking her head no, but she doesn't say no. So that's a yes because she's like, that's her tough girl little.
No, I've seen Phoenix.
I get anxious.
You get anxious. And
I just get anxious. I'm like, okay, I got to get this done. And I'm like in my head, because obviously, especially lifting days, I'm like, okay, I got to figure out how I'm going to do the scene. I have to make it so the director can still see everything. Because when I lift or when I do my scenes, directors follow me. Cause they're
you
just
got
like,
camera angles and everything like TV,
Yeah.
like everything. You want to make sure you're.
So you're almost like doing your own little hype game. Like I'm sure you do before you got in the ring. You're just like, okay, I'm ready. I'm going to kill this shit.
2 ice cold bottles of water I pour over my head before a match. That's my thing.
If I did that and wear my makeup and hair,
Yeah.
I can't do that.
That was it wakes up the nerves. That was where wake up came from. Because no matter how tired I was, if I just right before I go out, I just pour 2 ice cold bottles of water, and I fucking instantly just like
I'm up.
yeah, the red light comes on. Boom, that's it.
Like ready to
Everyone
go.
has their deal. Like
Yeah.
because like I mean, a lot of the male talents you obviously worked before, and so it's
Yeah.
not really.
There's
really
never like,
nervous.
oh.
Not really. It's like, oh shit, I don't. Well, how if this guy gonna like me? You're not.
You know
thinking
what's
that.
funny is like when me and Danny D hadn't worked together because he was over in London and we
Yeah.
worked together. Because we fight the whole time. Like, that's just our thing. We fight, you know,
Yeah.
because he's got a huge dick that he hurts me with, and I'm, like, bigger than him. Like, it's so funny because we both get anxiety, and he'll start walking around the room, and I'm, like, nervous. He goes, I got this. So I'm like, are you scared? No, I'm not scared. I got this. And he goes, you know, it's just how we are. Like, I got to get myself ready for this. And, like, in my brain, I've already done the same thing without walking around the room.
Yeah.
But he's got to get his blood flow going because his dick is that massive.
I'm picturing just a guy who's in the corner slapping his dick, trying to come on, we got this.
Literally, he does do that too. He'll like start smacking on his hand. He's like, "All right."
Dolph Ziggler would
Fuck
always
up.
smack his thighs to wake up his nerves, and that's like Dolph's thing. He slaps his thighs.
Yeah,
I
we
picture
should
this
tell
guy
everyone-
just
What
slapping
about
his
you
deal.
when you get ready in the ring? Do you like
Cold water over the
Just
head.
cold water.
Just,
That's
yeah,
it?
in the back. Yeah,
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we were gonna have Dolph come into AVN, just super kick me onto the floor, and then walk out.
We had a whole thing where what was the scene? What was that scene I came up with?
Oh, he was gonna walk in, and I was like, Dolph, and he was just gonna super kick me. I fell.
And then me doing the big guy laugh,
and
the
he
bully
goes,
laugh. I wanted to record that so bad it would have been a hit.
we couldn't get him.
Where
back.
Phoenix is a little fangirl, Dolph Ziggler, oh my god, and then he just super kicks her, boom, right in the head, and then just pans to me laughing. I think, and then Phoenix.
Joe
did.
would have recorded that for
I
sure.
would have. I would have.
I think it would have been the best
Not only
Instagram
that, but he probably would
video.
have jerked off to it later. So like, yeah, he fucking took her out.
I love how he's.
You do not know what I jerk off to.
hentai.
No.
No,
No. Mostly German and
yeah,
Crazy.
fucked up shit.
Yeah.
pissing
Wait,
on
German?
shit, yeah.
Wait,
yeah,
hold on.
I would I would watch like Czech or like German, crazy, silly porn.
Crazy silly meaning like they're pissing on each
Not
other.
piss. No,
There's
that I
Are
don't
you
know.
in your
No,
girl
no. I don't do
Prolapse?
that.
Prolapse?
No,
No,
no.
just crazy things going
No,
in
just
assholes.
no,
and,
like I actually like public stuff.
yeah, I love public sex. That's my
Just
favorite.
like more amateur stuff, but like because I don't know the person.
Well, see, the amateur stuff he likes is the fact that when they're new, they like still like get all.
That drink was just
Whoa.
giving me goosebumps. Whoa.
What did you drink?
I feel like I didn't have any. I just got the biggest taste of vodka.
Vodka.
I've been drinking vodka. Yes. Sorry, I couldn't even hide it. Literally, my whole arms just got goosebumps, and it was just like,
His vascularity just like boom.
You're having flashbacks from your night out.
that's
in
what it just
Sapphire.
reminded me of. Like, easy,
No, no
big
more
guy.
whore. I mean, wait, what?
Hey, where's my wallet?
Yeah. Oh no, my ex.
Phoenix. No.
So much just happened right there. Sorry. That was
No,
nuts.
so
I just
yeah,
had, like,
basically, amateur stuff, porn is pretty much what I.
It's because
usually
he
watch.
also doesn't know the girl. He doesn't know.
Yeah,
the guy.
exactly. Because like,
do you like porn that doesn't feel like porn?
yeah, but like just like spur of a moment, not just scripted and just like.
Like mysexylife.com.
Big guy fact: many years ago, when I still watched porn, my
Phoenix Murray. Go.
my friend's hot mom had a good run with me.
Yes.
Yeah.
before
AKA
that,
PhoenixMurray.com.
that I feel like that felt like it wasn't fake for a while. Then it got fake.
Yeah, like Bang Bus.
They ruined
and
it.
stuff like
They
that.
ruined
Oh, shit.
it. Because it started making money, and then they just started doing more and more videos, and it got fake. Early on, though, I feel like my friend's hot mom was.
You mean Naughty America, where I'm the number one shot girl as well? I'm number one shot girl on Brazzers, number one shot girl on
Phoenix,
Naughty America.
You're so. Oh my god.
No.
I feel like now that you're retired,
I get all the monies.
You're the number one porn girl of all time.
No.
Yes,
I
I
am
don't
literally
wanna-
the
you
number
have-
one shot girl. I don't care about being number one, but
I
I've
believe you.
made the company the most money.
I feel like
story.
I know.
Oh my
You're-
god, Joe, slap
I
me.
know who you are.
I wish you could.
Wait, what?
What?
You want me to slap me?
Yeah, stop you.
No, you're.
No, because you're making it sound like I was like, oh, I'm no.
I
I'm
like
just saying I'm the
joking with you.
number
Oh,
one-
you're getting mad at me now. I like
Yeah,
this. You're starting to be around. You don't like me.
So
joking with you.
also my Golden Knights are fucking losing right now, 4-1 in the second.
Change the topic.
In a second. Yep.
Yeah, what the
Why aren't
fuck?
we? Oh, we're not there because we're recording.
Yeah, and it's also not
When are they home again?
next Tuesday, right? Tuesday or Monday. Our facts guy's like eating donuts.
Facts guy is literally
I'm
checked out
leaving
as
it.
facts guy.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Asian Joe's just the third wheel
No,
of the
they're
show.
actually they're on a 5-game.
Yeah, but
5-game
this
road
is their
trip.
Day 3 on
So
or
yeah,
4.
this is the third game. Schedule events.
I love Asian Joe. Like applied for the show. Like guys, I'm a tech guy. I can
I
come
didn't
in.
apply for
No,
the show.
I'm
I
kidding.
just showed
I'm
up.
kidding.
I literally just showed up with a computer. It's like, all right, you're in.
No, I dubbed you the facts guy. I just was trying to find.
No, what he said
I
was,
love
hey,
the Joe
Phoenix,
Rogan
I
show.
need
Like
a facts guy.
yeah,
I was like, okay.
She told me that like you were brought in as a facts guy, but I just liked you more as part of the show.
Right.
Yeah, keep going. Down. That's it. Right there.
I feel like people would get upset if I told them like I don't want Asian Joe
wait,
talking unless he's giving us
All
facts.
right, here we go. So
Sunday is the next one.
February 11th.
Sunday.
Not this Sunday.
No, not this Sunday.
The Super Bowl Sunday?
No.
Wait, no.
Oh, the following Sunday, right?
Following Sunday.
11th.
We should go to that then.
Hi. Did you even
My-
do the thing with Chance, the chameleon?
Wait, what?
Remember you're supposed to go to EOS and do that
No, I
thing?
talked to him. I didn't do it because
Why?
that was I didn't want to do it.
Wait, Chance.
Yeah, Chance is our logo
It's
guy.
the Gila monster.
Yeah.
Not the
Whatever.
Hey, at least I know that one.
Yeah, whatever.
I didn't want to do it. I talked to him. It was a workout thing, a silly, goofy workout thing.
Yeah, but you're adorable. You do amazing.
So I'm waiting for you to sit back down. So
I'm
you're
here.
Like,
Why, you want to yell at me?
No, there was something else came up. There was something going on, but also I want to do voiceover things for them with Feed Me More for when I don't want to do silly video things.
Right.
And it wasn't for anything for the gold. It was for the All-Star game.
Oh, which would have been even better
But
for
I
you.
don't care about that.
Oh my God, the All-Star game was awesome.
I'm not. Once you know me, you understand I don't give a shit about that kind of stuff.
Once you know me, like I don't know you.
No, but I'm telling you.
Wow, guys, you hear that? I don't know Ryback.
but,
I'm
like, I
fucking
think
him
people-
all this time and I don't even know.
Like I never got into wrestling to be famous. Like I don't care about that stuff.
You want the monies.
No, I like doing what I like, making money.
Right.
And doing things and helping people. I don't care about like if people recognize me. That's not my drive in life. Like there's some people that say there's people out there that go, I want everybody to mourn me when I die. I don't like
I want to party on your grave.
no, but like that's to me that's a really weird reason to live. Like you want everyone to miss you because then like
That's stupid.
it's just weird to me. I just don't understand it. It's like I can live my life and help people. If people mourn me when I die, great.
Right.
And but I'm not trying to now fill objectives to make that happen. Like it's just weird. I don't know. Everyone has their thing. It's just I don't give a fuck about cameras and all that. Like I just don't. I understand social media and all this, but I'm not. It's weird. I can't explain it.
It's okay.
I told you I'd rather be happy and wealthy than famous.
Right.
If
By
that-
the way, we don't have any more questions. So you have to either go Dr. Phoenix or go on your Instagram.
I'm gonna look real quick. I'm gonna look for the best question. I always like acknowledging our Instagram followers. We get a lot of the why don't you come back to WWE?
Yeah, I
It's
know.
I
That's why
get
I
it on
stopped that
things.
thing.
It sucks when I post something that I saw about Sophie and people do. I'm just like, guys. So this is a good one here. How hard is it to book a Royal Rumble? I.e., how do you know when to get eliminated? Were there ever mistaken eliminations, etc.? Thank you. By Jack6246. Booking a Royal Rumble I don't know about because I'm not a promoter or a booker. I've been in quite a few Royal Rumbles and Battle Royals. It's typically they are hectic days that are figured out last minute, and the ones that I were in were never well organized.
Do you think they wait till last minute so the guys that are competing in it don't get butt hurt until right before they go out? Like, hey, by the way, you're going out one, two,
Good
three.
possibility, very good. But also, the wrestlers are such professionals, and at the WWE level, everyone's good enough to improvise and to make it good last second still. So,
I remember watching one, and I can't remember, but I know one of the guys that was supposed to be staying in got eliminated by accident, and you could just tell in his face, he's like, what the fuck?
Stone Cold, I think.
Yeah, it was, I bet. And I
Yeah.
was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because he was supposed to win it, and
Yeah,
it was like somebody
he
knocked
came
him
back
out.
in. They figured it out. They did it like he came back.
Yeah.
It's mistakes happen all the time. It's just usually you once you know when you're going out, you get with the guy before you and after you, and you get with the people, and they'll specifically let you know who you're getting rid of during the thing, and you just go and you do.
Do they make it so like you have to get rid of so and so?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like you'll know that once eventually, and you usually like. I remember one year when Batista came back, we were literally putting together the Royal Rumble. It was 2 matches before the Royal Rumble, and everybody was still trying to we were going over the Royal Rumble, and we were just hearing what was going on.
Yeah.
And it was you don't have time to plan out anything at that point, but you go out there and you just make it work. So
I love Batista. He is so amazing. in
he's
Guardians
actually a
of the
really cool
Galaxy.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's great in UFC stuff too.
yeah. We did one fight, he won.
uh-huh.
Yeah, he's doing great though. Movies.
Yeah, he's killing it.
Yeah. I don't know what else he's done. The Guardians of the Galaxy 2, both
Yeah,
of them.
1 and 2, and he's done a
He
couple.
did a couple other movies,
yeah,
but I don't know if they
can't
came out
remember.
yet. But he did.
No, he did. I
Okay.
can't think of which ones, but I like Batista. I love him.
Yeah, no, he's a good dude. I'll never forget. He came up to me, and when he came back, and he goes, "What the fuck are they doing with you?" It was it was during my little weird period, and I just go, "It's just the way it is."
Aww.
He was because they wanted me and him to have an interaction, and he got rid of me at some point.
I
So.
believe that.
Let's see. Besides Guardians, he did 2048 Nowhere to Run, which is a short film.
Blade Runner. There you
Blade
go.
Runner, Hotel Artemis in post production, Escape Plan 3, Devil's Station post production. Oh, Ip Man, the martial arts. He's gonna be that's gonna be filming 2018. He's gonna be in Avengers, Escape Plan 2, Hades, and then Final Score.
He's busy.
So, yeah,
he's
very
actually
busy.
he's doing
He's
a lot.
also at the Disneyland Resort and for Guardians of the Galaxy the ride.
Good job, Dave. That's fucking.
That's money.
Yeah. Oh, he's a heist. Well, yeah. What
He's in the WWE 2016 video game too. It says that on there.
Yeah, no, he was in that because that's when he came back. I think he was back in
Is
2015.
Spectre a James Bond? Wasn't he a James Bond movie?
That's what I thought. He did a Bond
yeah,
movie.
he did a Bond movie. Spectre.
Yeah.
Spectre.
Fuck, he's fucking
He's
done
busy.
quite a few things. Good for
guy.
him.
Go Batista.
Killing it. Big Dave. All right, do we want to do a little Dr. Phoenix? Dun, dun, dun! It's now time for Dr. Phoenix. You got a question for Dr. Phoenix?
I had one that was basically asking about toys. Like, what toys do I think are the best to use? For me, I use the Hitachi. We're in a long-term relationship.
Didn't we talk
now.
about this?
Yeah,
already?
we have.
Yeah.
And that's the only one I use. Otherwise, glass toys for the butt. Don't use anything but glass in your anus.
Wait, why is that?
They are sterile, so that way you can actually literally put them in the sink under hot water and clean them.
So what if it's not glass?
If it's not glass, then they're porous skin. So if you get bacteria, because obviously your asshole can be full of bacteria, good and bad, because there's flora and everything else inside of your anus.
Okay.
you want to make sure you clean that thoroughly, but also discoloration due to like the colon. So you kind of just stick to glass.
Poop?
Yeah, poo.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. So
I didn't know. I was just going through my head. I think she's talking about poop.
Listen, it's not my fault. I'm smart now. I'm smart, like everyone thinks I am. No, but I think glass too. Just it looks prettier, especially if you're trying to like tease your guy. Since Valentine's Day is coming up, and you want to be like kinky and sexy, get a glass toy. It doesn't hold poo either. That's one of the good things. If you lube it up, you're not gonna pull out shit on the end of it. You can just be like, oh, look, babe, I'm fucking my ass for you. Oh, yay. And then you can make it pretty, red one with hearts on it. It's all fun.
Very interesting.
Yeah. What? You never had a girl do that for you?
We don't talk about any of that stuff.
Joe, have you had a girl do that for you?
No.
Why not?
I love how he just said that. He's looking at you. If we had the desk is almost done, by the way, and we are getting close. So
Yeah. How's it look?
Great. It's stained. I haven't seen the bottom. I think she's doing all that, and then she's putting the logos on. So I bet you it's done within 2 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I got to get the chair. I got to see how high it is. Get the chairs, and then get the stained shelves for the walls, and paint the walls too. So
Paint the walls.
yeah.
What color did you decide?
We're going to do a concrete for the paint behind because it looks best with the stained. Elaine, she showed me like a picture of the Tanya, and I'm just doing it in pieces just so I want to see the desk.
Right.
And then and then get the paint. And I should actually probably go and find who I'm going to. I'll do that before next week. The painters, find out who I'm going to use for that.
We're going to have Joe in there.
Have what?
Joe do it.
You want to paint it?
Yeah, why don't you paint it, Joe?
I'm just going to hire
Yeah, he can. Why? Paint Joe.
Joe. Are you a painter, Joe?
Yeah.
Did you not see? Remember the wall he did for his mom? Who do you think painted the wall
Wait,
after they put it? Remember he did the whole wall whenever the wall went in on your mom.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I mean, I sprayed it. I mean, I paint, but I'm not like. I mean, my roommate, he's actually a professional painter. I could actually bring him in.
That would be like that's what I was going to hire someone to do it.
Yeah, I could actually bring my buddy to paint it.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Do I need to get the paint for that? Then
If you want, yeah. I mean,
is it easier if I go get
easier if you get
and
the
have
paint.
everything here, and then he just comes
he
over.
actually has. I mean,
Just his own
the
stuff,
rollers
right?
and everything.
So I just have to get the paint then.
Yeah.
That would be good. That's what I was thinking. Like
See how I work? I always
you're my middleman on everything.
I'm always like, hey, why don't you do
my
this?
middle
this,
woman,
and
I
this?
should clarify. It's
right.
What? You know
Not
what's
a
like my
man.
dick? Oh.
easy,
It's
Phoenix.
so big. It's gonna hit the back of your throat, and make you choke.
During AVN, did you ever actually look at the novelty toys at all?
No, I didn't get a chance
Oh, you
to.
didn't
That's
get a
sad.
chance Oh, okay.
But I'm getting molded for mine on the.
Oh, you getting your own vagina?
Yeah,
Or-
on the.
Wait, okay. What do you make on that, if you don't mind me asking? Do you get contracted out for that? Like, how does that work? I was always curious.
So I never got paid on my top coat one for Penthouse, which I should
Wait,
technically do.
what?
Yeah, I should do a lawsuit on that because they made so much money off that. Toy.
Wait, so you did a thing for free? and
No,
they-
I didn't do it for free. They paid me to do the mold, and then they paid me. It was supposed to be a residual of 25% on the toy.
Yeah, no, the 100%.
Never got it
Why don't you follow up on
because
it?
I don't know. I'm lazy.
That is-
It's fine. I'm lazy. I throw money away.
These
clearly.
porn and wrestling is so fucking Jesus Christ.
So
That
and
is-
it's Penthouse. So I don't know. Anyway,
These people that run these places are such
Right?
shit. That's
But my friend Adam Hasner, the one that you met, the little Ryback.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bald- yeah. He owns a company that does toys, and so we've just discussed it. And he's like, "I try to get you, blah blah blah." Jada's already a part of it. I'm like, "Fine, fuck it, I'll do it." So fine, I am.
yeah,
So
good deal.
next month, you can fuck my vagina and my asshole and my mouth.
I love. We just have the Feed Me More Nutrition supplements on the podcast when we're in the podcast room, and just Phoenix's toys and fake stuff, just all right
Facing
there,
the camera.
facing the camera, or on the shelves next to the supplements. Just such a wide array of things on this show.
No, you know what's funny is so I met a guy while I was there, and he was actually really hot. Anyway, moving on.
Hey,
And
what? What just happened right now?
And so, like, he said he put his fingers in the ones that were on the wall because they had a whole wall displayed, I guess, in the novelties.
Yeah.
And he put his finger in, and he's got big hands. He's actually probably as big as Ryback, don't tell him. And he put his finger in, and
Probably on
it's like,
steroids, cheater.
but
it was a
stuck his
joke,
finger in,
yes.
and like it came out of the wall. And so
Oh,
he walked
shit.
up to the girls. He goes, "Hey, whose pussy's so tight it won't get off my fingers?" And he was a little fucked up though, so he probably shouldn't have done that.
Oh,
'cause
shit.
He got asked to leave, but I was like, "You dummy!" But it was just
Yeah,
so
that
funny.
sounds like a pretty serious situation.
I guess it really did, and he goes, "Really got stuck on my dick, but I didn't want to embarrass anybody." But he's that kind of guy. He's funny. Whatever.
I get it. Good deal. All right. Anything else we got there? That Dr. Phoenix? That's
One of them asked me what's the top 3 things I like about Jada Stevens, and I'll go with she's funny, she's respectful to me, and
her ass.
and her ass.
Her
still.
ass.
I was
And the
thought
way
that
her
was the
ass
number
is
one.
ridiculous.
Thought that
It's ridiculous.
Joe, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
I thought that was just going to be her ass on all 3.
Listen, guys,
You're a personality
I'm
gal
a
too.
personality, big
Yeah.
time. That's always my first.
All right. All right, we're going to take one more break, and we'll be back with a little bit of wrestling news after these messages.
I am the ultimate Ryback, and I'm here to tell you about Feed Me More Nutrition. It is the ultimate premium in sports nutrition. Wake up, unlimited energy. I take it non-stop, and I have all the unlimited energy from the gods above my blood, my skin. The energy is pouring through my system. The big guy, all natural testosterone booster will be giving you erections to the heavens. And if you need protein builds muscles upon muscles. My so hungry premium grass-fed prebiotic enhanced whey protein isolate is what you need. Fat burn body fat with Shell Shock Extreme Fat Burner, the most powerful fat burner on the market today. Feed me more nutrition. Save 10% with Podcast 10. Available on feedmemore.com and Amazon.
All right, we are back. It's time for some wrestling news. Before we turn it over to Mark for Life, who's always just shows up right before the wrestling news starts and eats a bunch of junk out of the refrigerator while he waits.
He tried to touch my ice cream. I was going to fuck him up.
He always shows up with McDonald's and KFC.
He's my type of guy. We can hang out.
Donald Trump, they say, eats a lot of
McDonald's.
McDonald's, right?
For
And
Big Macs.
Diet Cokes, McDonald's, Haagen-Dazs, I think, is another.
Oh, no.
Have you read that book, the book that I mentioned, or no? You just seen that?
No,
That's crazy. They report that though. He watches a lot of TV, right? And
yeah, and he said that how much did he weigh? 235, and he's 6'3"?
they said he lied about his height also.
Yeah.
So he
How tall is he really?
Well, and he showed pictures of him and Barack Obama standing next to each other in the same height.
What is Brock? Do they say?
He's 6'1".
Okay.
And then he's saying he's 6'3" and
They
235.
said the book was something they mentioned that he lied about his height, so his body mass index didn't classify as fat, which is pretty funny. Right. But I don't know. I don't want to get into all that.
Yeah.
But all right, Ace's cheap plugs. You can find Mike Ace Malero on criticalblast.com. Check out our coverage of CW's new Black Lightning series, and you can follow Ace on Facebook and Twitter at SkitchNM. Before I get into this, was there a guy on one of those CW shows or one of the shows that hung himself, that killed himself?
It was the guy from Glee. I think he killed himself.
Was he like a big star on that?
I'm not sure because I never watched the show,
Okay.
but I think he was
He was on the show,
Yeah,
though,
he was on
right?
the show that actually died.
And they found him hanging on a tree or something. Is that correct? It's crazy, right?
Well, that's kind of the same way that August Aim died.
On a tree?
Yeah, well, I think it was at a park, and she hung herself.
Yeah, it was a park.
Yeah,
Was that what? I didn't know that. I didn't know the details of it.
Showing herself
Yeah.
in a park.
yeah.
Jesus.
And a suicide note, all that fun stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Let's not talk about sad things. Go ahead.
No, I know.
Why are you bringing up sad shit?
I wasn't trying to. I apologize.
I'm going to have to spank you after this.
It's
Bend you
Mark
my knee.
Salling. Yeah, but yeah, the coroner says the death was suicide, but they didn't really go into details.
All right, let's pick this thing back up. We're going to go ahead and turn this over to Mark for life. And as he does our wrestling news. XFL returns, big guy. Professional football will be reimagined when the new XFL kicks off in early 2020. The XFL will deliver a fan-centric, innovative experience, including shorter, fast-paced games in a family-friendly environment, complemented by cross-platform viewing options and real-time fan engagement. Plans for the XFL at launch include 8 teams, 40-man active rosters, and a 10-week regular season schedule, with a postseason consisting of 2 semifinal playoff games and a championship game. The new XFL is an exciting opportunity to reimagine America's favorite sport, said McMahon. As we move towards kickoff, we look forward to listening and implementing innovative ideas from players, coaches, medical experts, technology executives, the media, and most importantly, football fans. Yeah, listen to the media. That sounds like a fucking great idea. McMahon, visionary and an accomplished business executive, is personally funding this venture through Alpha Entertainment, a new private entity McMahon will continue on as WWE chairman and CEO. I think that's cool. He's starting a new venture.
Restarting, right? Because he already had it before.
Yeah. I think though he's taking more time out for this. Like they rushed that other one a little bit, and
they were adding they were adding gimmicks to it.
And I think he's smart enough to realize their mistakes on that first one and hire professionals to do, rather than try to hire WWE. Like before, it was WWE personnel doing football shit.
Right.
And they were already getting slammed doing wrestling shit. It was never, I think they learned, and he's spending the money and putting the money in hiring. That's like, again, I don't know how to do marketing. I'm not good with Facebook shit. Hire professionals. He is hiring professionals to do the things he should have done the first time, but he learned from his mistakes. So I think it's interesting. I'd like to see how it does. I think they're going to have a better chance to succeed this time than they did before. So, and then the NFL, are ratings down in the NFL?
Yeah, they said the big time ratings is up.
Really?
How long?
Good question.
Which are still way higher, though, than everything else, aren't they, when they, or no?
No, actually, hockey's been taking an upswing.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder why that is.
Because everyone's taking a fucking knee. You better respect the country, assholes.
Is that what it is, you think?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's huge. They're tired of, you shouldn't have politics in sports.
No,
it's bullshit.
it's not, yeah.
It's a big reason why.
Well, again, when you're standing for the flag, it's for the men and women that have defended our country more than anything.
Right.
It's where when you have people that have lost their lives and gone out and sacrificed their lives for us to do what we're able to do here, that's kind of the whole point behind it. So when you're taking a knee on that, no matter what you think you're doing, it people stand for that reason. So,
yep.
But it makes sense. All right, Mark, moving on. Royal Rumble recap. Last week's Royal Rumble pay-per-view received a lot of positive press, especially the 2 Royal Rumble matches. The men's Royal Rumble featured the return of Rey Mysterio, 619.
Oh, a long time no see.
Who got a huge reaction from the crowd. Shinsuke Nakamura won the men's Royal Rumble over Roman Reigns and immediately announced he would be challenging AJ Styles at WrestleMania. Shinsuke and AJ have had a lot of matches in Japan, but this will be the first time they are facing each other in the WWE. The women's Rumble ended up main eventing the show with Asuka winning over Nikki Bella. After the match, before Asuka could choose between the 2 champions, she was interrupted by the arrival of rowdy Ronda Rousey, Phoenix's favorite person of all time.
Mark, you're a liar.
Wow. I thought it would have been a good idea for WWE to let Roman win.
Because he's such a good face for
No, but it would have made people so angry that...
Why?
Because they are mad at his success. That when you're successful, you get a lot of hate.
Yeah, I forgot.
It's just wait. So I thought it would have been a great idea for WWE to just fucking... He's already getting booed. He gets booed out he sells a tremendous amount of merchandise because people love him.
Right.
But the people that go to TV nowadays are more the fucking marks, or more literally. And so
I'm gonna pay $500 to boo at my enemy.
people that want to be on TV and make noise and ruin the show,
Right.
and they like to boo him. So it's like, I think it would have been a great thing to just get him even more attention. And but they went with Shinsky, so it's cool. That's what they wanted, so that's what they did. And Ronda,
Fuckher.com? What?
nah, stop it. But I think she's going to have a challenge in front of her, because professional wrestling is entirely different than professional fighting in the fact that it is entertainment, and you have to be able to create your own identity. I feel like personally she's so early on into this and has no experience in professional wrestling. Not to say I think she could be extremely successful at it, because she has the work ethic to be successful. And as long as but it's a different thing. Again, Michael Jordan went from basketball and tried to do baseball, and he wasn't the greatest baseball player.
So did Bo Jackson, right?
Bo Jackson did extremely well in both sports until he got hurt, and then he went to just baseball. Until he had his hip replacement.
Kem Shamrock? Is Kem Shamrock the only one that
Deion Sanders?
Well, no, from MMA to WWE.
There's a lot that went.
Ken Shamrock is another one.
Goldberg,
he did extreme. No, Goldberg didn't do MMA.
No, he went from
Football.
The football, yeah.
But he wasn't the football player that he was. He did much better in wrestling.
Same thing for The Rock. He was
booked much better in wrestling than for football.
But any other like MMA?
And Rock too. Rock was he was a successful college football player.
Right. Then he got a huge injury.
He had an injury or something, right? And then he was a better wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things where you have to be able to perform.
Right.
It's like you can't just go in there and kill somebody and beat them, and unless they design her to do that. But if they try to use her in where she has to understand this and understand psychology, and even though they've thrown a lot of that shit out of the window at different times, it could be a challenge. But I think for her, it's creating her own identity. All right, moving on, Mark. What do we got? Dudley Boyz heading to the WWE Hall of Fame. WWE has announced that Bubba Ray and Devon Dudley will be headlining the WWE, heading to the WWE Hall of Fame this year. I think that's great. I think it's well-deserved. They're one of the great tag teams in the history of professional wrestling. Both very good guys. I enjoyed both of them and have worked alongside with them. And I think that's a good piece of news. And congratulations to the Dudley Boyz. Moving on, Jeremy Borash signed with WWE. WWE has hired longtime Impact Wrestling employee Jeremy Borash. According to PW Insider, Borash has given his notice to Impact and is done with the company. It's interesting. WWE is hiring more and more people. I feel like they're just corralling everybody in the world of wrestling and bringing them in,
but they're just gonna
for way less money than they all should come in for.
Well, not like that, but I think they're just trying to have reserves. It's like, I want to ask more of your guys' bodies, destroy
They're
you.
literally hiring everybody right now. It's crazy, and it's good though. And congratulations to EC3 for going back. He was. I've known him for a very long time. Knew him as Derek Bateman, WWE, but EC3 he's a good dude and very talented. Final piece of news. I know he didn't want to include this, but Mark, what was the final piece? Enzo Amore, big guy, was released from the WWE for rape allegations.
What?
Yeah. So did you not hear about this?
No.
It was a couple weeks ago for the Raw 25th anniversary. Enzo Amore, WWE superstar.
I know the name.
Is being accused, a very talented performer, is being accused of rape. It happened last year, and it was in, I believe, Phoenix, Arizona, or somewhere in Arizona. And it's being investigated, but no official charges have been filed or anything like that. As far as it's under investigation. He did not tell WWE about it, but so eventually the girl went on social media and started tweeting a bunch of shit. And supposedly there's conflicting reports that her friends said they were out all night and everyone was having a good time, and it's one of those cases. And but it's one of those things that nobody ever takes lightly. And part of the problem. I understand why he didn't tell WWE, because if he truly didn't do anything,
There's no reason to bring it up.
because if he's bringing it up, he would have been fired last year or suspended last year, because that company won't back you in anything. No. The way they're not going to, especially something like that, they're not going to, they'll just drop you from like, and then they'll bring you back if it all, you know what I mean? But the damage has been done. And he hasn't been up there that long. And you look at it like you're making money. You want to keep making that money, because if you've never made that money before, you don't know if you're going to get brought back. But again, it's a really, really tough situation, but people, no, I'm going under the assumption that he didn't do anything and understanding why he didn't tell them, because again, if he did, he would have been fired last year. And if he did, or it's suspended, and he would have had no pay. So he was preserving that, hoping maybe it wouldn't come out, but it did. And
hoping she'd get her smarts about her and not bring that shit to light.
But I don't know. Again, I don't know what happened or what didn't happen. I don't know the facts of the thing. I'm just saying if it's a tough situation. So, but it's one of those unfortunate things. You can go from being in a good position to being in no position really, really quickly. So, I wish the best for him and all that, no matter what happens, and hopefully it's something that he didn't do.
Right.
I find it difficult to believe someone would do that.
Well, I'm at this point where it's like,
but you never know.
There's so much rape allegations that you're just like, what's real and what's not these days? Mm-hmm. And I feel bad because it's like, guys get sexually harassed by females.
You know why I like having people come to my house?
Why?
I have cameras everywhere.
Yeah, you want to record us, baby?
No, but legit, like security cameras, and I think that's a very important thing.
But what if I want to say you sexually harassed me? I didn't want it. Stop. No.
But the footage would show otherwise.
Right, I know.
It would show you begging.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's back. And he's back.
And we got her. No, but
Damn it.
that again, that's one of those things. If you are living a life and you're sleeping with different people,
right,
you never know what anyone is going. You don't know.
And it's sad because you get a big name, and that's when people want to attack you.
Exactly.
It's like, oh my God, I know we had consensual sex, but now I can show your DNA on me.
Yeah.
Or I saved the condom in a fucking bag.
Ruin your life.
Right. Yeah.
Even if you are proven innocent later, that story, the innocent story, is never as big as the guilty story. And most people just hear the guilty one, and that's it. Even the damage has been done.
Right.
You know, it takes a long time to recover over that. Like it's really, it sucks. It's an unfortunate situation. So, but with that, that's our wrestling news for the week. And I think it's go ahead and do some plugs. Asian Joe, do you want to go ahead and pick a song this week?
Let's go back to 2008 or 7.
When the economy crashed, housing market. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, yeah. So
marijuana stocks crashed this week, so why not?
So they made this song. It's
they
called.
did, legit.
Are the money's gone?
No, the money's never gone. It's about to go, but they go in cycles.
It's gonna come back up. It's gonna come back up.
Let's do "Good Day."
I promise it'll come back up.
"Good Day" by Nappy Roots and Greg Street.
Okay.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Phoenix, you want to kick this bad boy off? What do you got to
go to camsoda.com /Phoenix Marie, Twitter, PMarizzle, and Instagram, PHXMARIE.
plug? Cool. Asian Joe. What do
I
you
actually want to wish my mother a happy 50th birthday that's coming up.
What's her name?
Sue.
Happy birthday, Sue.
Happy birthday.
So, but yeah, I want to wish her a happy birthday. My Twitter is WebmasterJoe, and also on Instagram. And yeah.
And follow Phoenix. Tell him that. Go ahead.
And give Phoenix more money.
Yeah, give me money.
Feed Phoenix money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
feed her money.
All right, for all fan mail to the big guy Ryback, please send to P.O. Box 752740, Las Vegas, Nevada 89136. Check out our merchandise for Feed Me More and Feed Me More Nutrition and the big guy Ryback on Amazon under Feed Me More. Feed Me More Nutrition is available on Amazon, feedmemore.com, Spartan Nutrition in North Las Vegas, Wise Chiropractic in South Las Vegas. Wake Up, It's Feeding Time. My motivational book is available on Amazon in paperback, Kindle, and Audible form. Check out the Feed Me More Nutrition workout shorts and pants, along with the beanies, and we now have our Feed Me More Nutrition sweaters up on feedmemore.com. Fuel Meals, my personal meal prep service. Save 10% with discount code THEBIGGUY at fuelmeals.com. The official Feed Me More Nutrition Facebook is at Feed Me More Nutrition. Follow this podcast on Twitter at CWTBG. And that's it for me this week. And thank you guys for listening. You have just listened to another episode of Conversation with the Big Guy.
Okay, I love you.
Bye-bye.
Give me money.
Give me more.
Give me more money.
Suck it.
My dick. All the money.
You already did.
Ew, dirty. I don't want that.
All right, we're done.
All right, bye.